From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
How you feeling about back to school in your house? You guys having
Oh my
conversations?
God, I can't wait. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Cruz is 5. He's in camp right now. So we're such amateurs, right?
Yeah.
And just like learning because he's our first kid. And when he finished school, we were like, all right, we got the whole summer and we're just going to do all this awesome stuff, right?
Yeah.
But then I forget because I've never experienced life with a 5-year-old before. Like all that fun stuff, you kind of burn through it quickly.
Fast.
Right?
Yeah.
In the first couple of weeks. And then we're like, okay, now what do we do?
Yeah.
And it was way too late to sign him up for camp. Like this particular camp that we signed him up for, we did it back in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Right? And we figured we'll do it at close to the end of summer because then we're going to do all this awesome stuff with him at the beginning of summer. But all the awesome stuff happened within the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then we have to fill the days
Bro,
with other
it's so
stuff.
hard. It's so hard. It's so hard.
Right?
Yeah.
So now he's in camp, right? This is week 2 of camp.
What kind of camp? Specialized camp or just regular kid camp?
No, just regular kid camp.
Yeah.
So like during the day, all this like house stuff that I've wanted to get to or that Jenna's wanted to get to as well, we've been able to do. And now when camp's done today, we got 2 weeks at home with them.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, now we got to love them.
Oh, for sure. Nobody's saying you don't.
You got to fill time. And now
Yeah,
I
you
can't
do.
wait because I'm looking at the list of all the things that I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for back to school so I can have my days again to do stuff, right? Like, I don't know. Like, what's it like? Roxy's 12.
She's 12. And so, like, it's
different because she's very independent. She could do her own thing, right?
It's different. Yeah. Like, it's difficult to, like, you just want your kid to just have fun, right? Like, that's the whole thing. You just want their summer to be fun. And, like, the girls are going to Iceland tomorrow. Which I'm like,
too cold.
You guys are wild, man. First of all, the place is freezing and a volcano's erupting currently, right? Like,
and doesn't the sun go down until like 1 a.m.?
No, they have lots of sunlight this time of year.
No, that's what I mean. Like, doesn't the sun go down at like 1 a.m.?
I think so.
Like
Yeah,
that?
I think it's like that this time of year.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's like horseback riding and hiking, and like they were like ordered their raincoats and everything else, and I'm like, you guys do you.
Yeah,
right,
no
like
thanks.
that. No,
I'm going to stay here with the humidity.
It's not. That's just not for me. And you wouldn't have fun with me there, right? I mean, I'm sure you would, and I'm sure I'd probably come around, but like you don't want me. You don't want me there. But no, you just want your kid to have fun. But my kid, like Rox, is like the only she's just really really into crocheting. Right?
Yeah,
and so she'll just like sit and bang off a couple episodes of Modern Family and like crocheting, and it's not like she's sitting like. Even if she was there playing video games or like whatever, like she crochets all day long, right? Like that's also like a Nana. She just crochets all day long and she makes these beautiful scarves and sweaters and hats and everything. Like our house, she could open a boutique, right? Like
what's she doing? Selling stuff on Etsy?
No, she just crochets.
Yeah.
And then and I'm like, oh, she's crocheting again. Like she's sitting there crocheting again. And yesterday she walked over to the drawer, opened up the drawer, and grabbed her Switch.
Okay.
Right, her Nintendo Switch. And I was like, oh my God, are you playing video games? Right? Where the thing that was different was playing video games. Because I never have to say, God, too much video games. Right? Too much phone, too much whatever. Like, that's never the case.
Yeah. That's too much crocheting.
And I can't say, my soul will not allow me to look at a kid crocheting and go, that is too much crocheting.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm alone this week.
What do you mean?
The girls are in Iceland.
Oh, that's right.
They've gone away. Oh. I know. They've gone away so much. You know me. I hate being alone. I cannot stand the idea of being alone. When they leave, I just sit on the couch. I stare at the wall. I do nothing. I should be wildly productive, and it drives me nuts. I'm so unhappy right now. I'm
The
so
alternative
unhappy.
was to go with them.
Yeah. Well, I know that was the alternative too, and I said no.
Well, this is
You
literally
chose
your fault.
your destiny. But when you're away, like, does your mom come in and check on you to make sure that you're okay? You're not missing them too much, that you're safe?
When they're away,
What?
does my mom come over to make sure
When
I'm
they're
okay?
away.
No.
Yeah.
The man is in his late 40s. Why is his mother coming to make sure that he's okay?
No,
Why do you...
I don't need anybody. I don't need anybody to check on me. I'm fine. Why? When Thalal goes away, do they check on you?
Maybe. So my dad is just really old school, overprotective. So the other day, Thalal was in New York. He had to go for his cousin's wedding.
Right.
And I was hanging out with my parents. My grandmother was visiting from New York as well. And it's maybe like 7:30, okay? And I'm like, all right, I think I'm going to head home now. And my dad is like, oh, I'll get in my car and I'll follow you home just to make sure that you get home safe. And I was
my
like,
God.
Dad,
Okay.
I literally live 20 minutes away. Like, the sun is out. Like, I'm gonna be fine. And he's like, no, I gotta make sure that you get home safe. And he's like, well, you have to park in an underground garage, so I don't want the cameras to pick up that, it's just you coming out your car, so then people figure out that you're alone. So what we're gonna do is a switcheroo. I'm going to follow you in my car. Then before you drive down into the underground complex, I will get out. I will come in your passenger seat and we will go down together so the camera picks up that you are with somebody else. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like,
So
Also,
like,
you're
this
26
is
years
so
old.
Okay, pause for a second. First of all, no, my mother does not do this, Deepa. Okay, okay, that does not happen
you
in
imagine?
my world. Okay, so hold on. So this is done because like he doesn't trust you, or he doesn't trust other people, or he still thinks you're 6. Like what? Where's the motivation behind? I need to be in a car with you in case security cameras see that you are a woman alone in a car.
When the
I
sun's
think
still
it's
up.
all... Yeah, all 3 of those things, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
But it actually gets worse.
It gets worse than that?
It gets worse.
What
Okay.
happened?
Okay, I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm married.
Yes.
I will be home
Yes.
alone.
Uh-huh.
I am okay,
Yes.
right?
This
Yes.
gets
Now,
some
did
me
you,
time,
did you
some
have
me time.
did you have big plans? Like your husband's gone. Did you like were you like, I'm looking forward to some me time. I'm looking forward to just kicking it alone at home, having some fun, watching some Netflix, eating some garbage, like just living it up a little, right?
Yeah, just me and my cat Tubby. I was like, oh, I'll
Yeah.
go home and watch a movie and we'll snuggle or something.
So what happens? So your
but you know how
dad
you
goes
guys-
with you into the underground parking, and then what?
So then I was like, you know what? We're going to make this a thing. Like, my grandma and my mom will come and we'll make it like a coffee date or something. So it's not just you following me for no friggin' reason. So we get home. We go into the house now, and his first thing is, let me check your windows. And he's walking around the house just like, checking to see if I lock my windows. 2 of my shades, they were like half open because Tubby likes to sit at the window and look outside. And he's like, no, close the shades. People can see in the house. Turn off all your lights. And he walked around the house with me and watched me check all the doors to make sure that they were locked properly.
And to
I
make
was
sure
like,
you knew
Dad,
how to lock them.
he literally told me, like, make sure, like, open it and close it so I could see that,
Oh,
that it actually
no.
locked. And I was like, oh my
okay,
God.
show me how to do it. Show me
Dad.
how you lock it.
Yeah.
And you're 26 years
Yeah.
old, married woman, living with her husband.
And it was so funny because my grandmother was sitting there just laughing because she's like, what are you doing? And he, like, they stayed for about an hour, but before he left, he's like, let me make sure you know how to put on your alarm. I'm like, I've been living here for a year. I think I know how to do this.
Does nobody watch all this go down and say, man, I think that this is a little excessive? Like, does nobody say Deepa's a woman?
Yeah, I mean, people do, but then my
No,
dad...
but, like,
No, I mean in your family,
didn't
in the
your
room.
Your mom and grandmother were there when your father's performing a home inspection, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Did neither of them say anything? Like, Deepa is totally fine?
Yeah, my grandma was like, oh, you have to let go. Like, she's a grown woman, right? And I was like, yeah. But his thing is like, oh, she's my little baby. Like, she'll always be my baby. And I'm like, but I'm 26 now. So I think I just have to live with this.
This is the kind of thing, like, I'm so surprised that at the very end of all of it, he wasn't the dad that stood in front of you and put up 2 hands and went, all right, come on, give me a shot.
Yeah.
Give me a shot. Show me how you throw a punch. Show me how you throw a punch. My
I've
God.
gone that way.
So, no, very different when my family goes away.
Hey, your mom's not coming over making you check all the windows and doors?
No!
Roz?
No! No.
Show me how you lock the door.
No, if I believe me, okay. If I was at home alone, okay, as a grown person, and I walked out of the bathroom and somebody looked at me like my mother and was like, "Did you wash your hands?" I'd be like, "Get the hell out of my house." Okay, I don't need any level of protecting or influence in my house.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So I'd said that I'm going to give the details of my book signing in the news, but there's some things I should have done beforehand. Let me ask you a question. Can you turn the music down for a sec? So I should have done this off the radio. Mocha.
What?
If I do a book signing on September 27th, you want to come? What about September 28th? Let's say September 28th. September 28th. Can you come? Shem, can you come?
Yo, it's a Wednesday. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Hold on, what time?
7 p.m.
Facts.
Okay, on which day? The 27th?
28th. No, 28th.
It's a Wednesday.
What
It's a
time?
Wednesday, 7 p.m. What do you got? What do you got going on?
Well, my kid has karate on the 27th.
Okay.
And then I'll have to move some.
Move some stuff around. Maury, can you come?
I'm just Googling
Can
Big
you
Brother
stream
finale.
it? What if you stream it? I'll be there for sure if you stream it.
September 28th. I just need to know if you
Oh,
can
yeah, I
come,
can do it
Maury.
because the finale for Big Brother is the 25th.
Okay. Deepa, I know the streetlights are on by 7 p.m. But I
Will
don't
your
know.
dad allow you?
Yeah, I don't know. If,
I don't know.
like,
Are you
would-
sending Uber codes?
Would you mind, Deepa, asking your father if you can go to the house by 7 p.m.?
Yeah,
And
I'll
come
ask
to-
my
and
dad
come to my
if I
book
can
signing?
come.
Okay, cool. Okay,
On the
cool.
28th?
28th, yeah.
I'll be
Yes, you'll be there?
Will you send Uber codes?
Okay, cool. No, Maury, you can get there on your own self. Why ask me that?
Well, I just.
It's like the biggest night of my life, and you're asking me for an Uber code? You're not invited. You're out of the book, and you're not
I
invited.
literally hit the store. I can
Stay
go.
at home, Maury.
You can stay home.
This is a
always
no Maury
asking.
event.
Always asking.
I
Always
know.
asking. Always asking. Okay, now that I have that out of the way.
Okay, so
hey,
sorry.
Mocha. Finally, I have the details of my book signing.
All right, here we go.
So my book is available September 27th. It's called A Little Bit Broken.
Yes.
And the book signing, which I was just given information, will be happening September 28th, which
Yes.
is the day after the book signing.
Okay.
7 p.m.
Yes.
At Indigo, downtown at Bay and Bloor.
Perfect.
With
Nice.
special guest appearances by Mocha, right? I'm
Hey.
happy to announce that.
Yeah. Maury's the only one not
special
clapping.
guest appearances by Shem. Happy to announce that.
Hey.
Deepa is still TBC. I don't know. I don't
No,
know
I'll
if
be
we
there.
can fully announce.
Do we have to call your dad and ask him?
Maybe, but do it off air, okay?
Okay, yeah. If Dammit Maury can get a ride, apparently he'll be there.
Are you going to update? Because on the Indigo website, this
What?
is there, but it does not mention Mocha, Deepa, Shem, and Maury yet.
Okay, hold on. No, it won't either.
You can't get them updated?
Yeah, no, it's not going to mention that. DJ Climax is going to be doing a very special set. So when I asked, I was like, hey, they were like, hey, do you want to come down and do a book signing?
Because you just don't want it to be like a solo dance party.
in the store, right? Yeah, exactly. and I was like, can I bring a DJ? And they were like, And they were like, what do you mean? They're
Like a loud DJ?
Like a loud live DJ? And I was like, yeah, like a DJ. And they were like, okay. So DJ Climax is going to be there. The event is going to be hosted by my good friend Sangeeta Patel from ET Canada. So Sangeeta's going to be there.
Nice.
So it's going to be a wild night, hopefully. So September 28th.
Wild night at the bookstore.
At 7 p.m., we are going to have a wild night at the bookstore. We are going to light Indigo up.
Yo, that's what they should call it.
Yeah.
A wild night at the bookstore.
Right?
You're welcome, Indigo.
I know. And as wonderful as Indigo has been to me and been to and been for the book, and they're really, really behind it, and I can't thank them enough. But I don't know if they know what they're getting themselves into.
wild night at the
It's going to be a wild night. It's going to be a wild night at the bookstore. So again, my book comes out September 27th. The signing is going to be the following day. So you'll get hopefully people who ordered it may have it by then, but you can just bring it with you. You can do anything you want to do. So September 28th, it is a Wednesday. We're going to light up the bookstore on a Wednesday night.
Get lit.
We're gonna get.
Indigo has no idea. No idea.
No, I know. So anyway, we will get to all of that. Look forward
I'm gonna
to
steal
seeing
a role.
all of you.
Should we be booking the next day off? Because it's going to be a wild night at the bookstore?
No, I mean, listen, we've had a lot of wild nights at a lot of different things. We've never had a wild night at a bookstore before. But we've all managed to get our asses into work the next day.
You know how at the front, when you go to the front of the bookstore, they have that table with, who's the
Heather's Picks?
Yeah, Heather. She's the owner.
Heather Reisman.
Yeah.
She's the owner, right? Can she maybe like print off like extra new stickers? Like Heather Reisman's Wild Night at the Bookstore?
Yeah, but it should be a whole section.
Yeah.
Right?
Start giving everybody stickers as they're walking in.
A wild night at the bookstore.
Ready,
but yeah, we should do like a something night, like a not a towel, because that's weird. Why would you bring a towel to a bookstore?
Yeah, exactly.
Why
would you? We should do towels.
You're right. Yeah,
Oh my God,
we should
guys!
do something.
Wild Night at the Bookstore? We just leveled up with towels. In what bookstore have you ever seen people whipping around towels like at a baseball game?
I don't know. I don't know.
That is not the epitome of Wild Night at the Bookstore. People on the street are going to be like, what the hell's going on in there?
Believe me, I know the people at Indigo listen to this show, and I know right now they're dying inside. But we are going to light up. We're going to light up your bookstore, okay?
Yeah, so, it is going to be a wild night at the bookstore. September 28th, y'all.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Who watched House of Dragon last night? Or sorry, House of the Dragon.
I did not. I've decided that I'm going to experience this series first time only through Damnit Moina's husband, Damnit Matthews recaps.
Really?
Oh, dear God, I feel sorry for you.
Really?
Yeah, I've decided. Because I started to watch episode 1 and I fell asleep, which is just exactly what I knew would happen. So instead of, because what I don't want to have happen is I don't want to be in a position where I have to explain to Maury the things. I want to experience House of the Dragon through their recaps.
And that's exactly what we get right now for episode 2. Damnit Maury and his husband, Damnit Matthew, who are not Game of Thrones fans.
No. Did you ever watch one episode?
No.
No?
You watched one because you gave a recap.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
Yes.
So literally
you
one
reviewed
time.
I mean, I glossed over.
But Matthew has never seen any of
And
this
this isn't
stuff
like his
before.
fandom. Like, he's not into... Like, this is painful for him to sit through.
No, and he
an
hates
hour.
that this is how he ends his weekend.
But we all love how this is how we start our week.
Yeah, so here we go with another recap of House of the Dragon, courtesy of the Damnits. This is episode 2.
No, don't recognize that.
That's the theme song to the Game of Thrones.
No, that's not how I heard it.
How did you hear it?
It's more dramatic. Yeah.
How about that episode? I remember it started off with like them deciding who's going to go and fight the crab killers.
There was a case of crabs, that's for sure. I liked this.
When they were fighting over where their boats were.
I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was paying attention to the dinnerware, the serveware on the table, like the glasses of wine, for example. I thought they were pretty neat.
Oh, and then Princess Rhiannon had to
I
pick.
thought she was queen now. I thought the queen died.
No, I think she's going to be queen if the king dies. Like when you die, he decides who will take over.
This is the problem. I don't have a good memory, and this is a show where you need a memory.
Okay, then there was also that super weird thing the king said that I can't get out of my head. My niece is my favorite cousin. What the hell does that mean?
No. Wait, can you be a niece and be a cousin?
Of the same person. My niece is my favorite cousin. And how about that disgusting moment, medical advancements, when the king was losing his pinky finger, and in order to save the pinky finger, they put it in a bowl of maggots.
Don't make me relive that. I mean, was that CGI or was that real maggots? Like, I don't know. It looked real maggots to me.
And they said it was like the maggots will eat off the layer of skin to save
that's
the pinky.
true. I think that's true. Yes, I think in real life, like, that's true.
We don't use maggots in anything anymore.
Not anymore, but I think back in the day, like, I think that actually is true. I don't know how you're concentrating on plot lines when I'm stuck on, like, the king's wig, his hair. That is the wrong shade of blonde. Is it just me? Like, everyone else's hair and makeup, it's believable. It feels real. And then you get to the king, and it's just the wrong shade of blonde.
Then things start to get really, really awesomely heated when they realize that they have to go to Dragon's lair to retrieve the dragon's egg.
Yes, the one time in the show where we see dragons, they have to, sprinkle them in somewhere.
Raise your hand if you thought that the dragon's egg was going to look like a white chicken's egg and not as glamorous as this egg was.
No, I thought it was going to be a big, like a dinosaur egg.
Then we find out that the king is going to get remarried to Allison, who lives in a high tower.
Allison!
And people are really upset. And how can the king get remarried after his wife just died?
Like, get over it. Both him and his brother have, like, bad hair. I'm sorry. It's the wrong shade of blonde. I stand corrected. It's not just the king. It's the king's brother. Both of them. Damon. They both have... Like, I can't explain it. Like, it's the wrong shade of blonde.
Okay, and on that note...
Yo, David Matthews more fixated on the hair.
I love it.
And the wine
This is all I
glasses
can
on the
ever hope
table.
for. So, based on your recap, Maury, I really enjoyed that episode.
Did it make sense?
Yeah. I really enjoyed that episode more than the first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Fan Expo this weekend.
Hey, you went on Friday.
Oh
Friday's
my
like
God.
your thing. You made it, and I thought it was real sweet because if you missed it on Friday, Mocha was talking about how excited he gets for Fan Expo, and he does it alone because you like to go and experience that alone. You like to look at the costumes and talk to the people and everything else. That's like your thing. It's your day. You go solo to Fan Expo, have a hell of a day. So how was it for you on Friday?
It was amazing.
Was
I
it?
talked to so many people. There was a guy who had like a full Iron Man costume. Like, he's just a fan. He wasn't working there or anything.
Yeah.
Like, made out of metal, had the lights and sounds, and had the mask go up and down, like open and close on its own. Like, a ton of people were taking pictures with him. The costumes were incredible. I can't confirm this, but I just assume based on the amount of people I saw at all the t-shirt booths and stuff.
Yeah.
The number one seller was the Hellfire Club shirts.
Oh, yeah.
From the latest season of Stranger Things.
Sure.
And the biggest lineup I saw was for Joseph Quinn, who played Eddie in Stranger Things.
Not surprising.
It was great, though.
Yeah.
It was so good.
And more, you were down there too, right? You went talking to people?
Yes, absolutely. And my favorite thing is always the sexy nerds in the Spider-Man costumes.
Saw a lot of...
I gotta say, huge turn on.
Really?
I saw a lot of...
Sexy Spider-Man?
Sexy Spider-Man down.
Really?
Yeah.
Even
Lots
Mocha
of-
said sexy.
What
He didn't
makes
have
it
to.
sexy?
Because they're muscular
Oh,
guys.
I gotcha.
A lot of Star Wars, like your typical, but it was just, I mean, it was my favorite thing, right?
Yeah.
What did I buy? I bought
How much money did you spend?
$160.
Oh,
on
wow.
one thing?
No, on 3 different things. I bought a pair of Brett the Hitman Heart shorts.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I bought a tank top that has like a bunch of Attitude Era WWE wrestler logos.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So you got Austin on there. You got Mankind on there. You got The Rock on there.
Okay.
You got DX on there.
Yeah.
And then I bought a cutting board that has a picture of Biggie on it.
Right.
And it says, what does it say? I love it when you call me. Oh, no, the bag was I love it when you call me Big Shoppa. But the cutting board said, oh, no. Yeah. And the cutting board said, I love it when you call me Big Choppa.
That's
Daniel
awesome.
Mori, as we said, was down there talking to and also trolling.
Oh, come on now.
Trolling people, trolling fans so hard.
Hey, what's going on? It's Damnit Maury back at Fan Expo. It's finally back and bigger than ever.
Misa, look for a dinner.
And there's a lot of that going on, and we'll talk to some fun characters. You got to describe to me in detail your costume, okay?
My armor is made out of a polymer metal plastic mixture mix. I've got my bracers, I've got my chest piece, I've got my helmet. I've just got cloth for my hood and my underrobes and stuff like that. And then I have 2 Vader's Vault Revan hilt sabers. Fully customized RGB, whatever color I want, whatever sound I want. And yeah.
And who are you?
I'm Darth Revan.
What's that?
Darth Revan is a Sith Lord from the Old Republic era of Star Wars.
All right, who are you going to be getting a photo with?
A photo with William Shatner.
Wow, and have you thought about what you're going to say to him or ask him yet?
Not a clue yet.
Can you do a William Shatner impression for me?
I don't think so.
Wait, was that it?
That's it.
Oh.
That's all you get.
Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, who are you?
I am Carl with a K, but today I'm Beast Boy.
Okay, you're all green. I thought you were Hulk.
Oh, everyone thinks I'm the Hulk today, but that's because my ears are off and my teeth are out too.
Describe your costume.
So I got green face paint on. I've got the hair all green up, so my hair's all curly and green. I've got the fake fangs in my backpack right now. Don't have them in, and I have fake elf ears that I've painted green to match as well.
Okay. Can you do an impression of your character for me?
I love pizza, and I'm Beast Boy.
Okay, you're dressed like, I guess, somebody from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of like Luna Lovegood here.
Okay, I have talked to a couple of Lord of the Rings fans who are saying that the Harry Potter franchise is lame.
What? Oh my gosh.
You're a
Okay,
liar.
first of all, rude. Well, I don't know. I've seen a ton of Harry Potter fans here tonight. I have not seen anything from Lord of the Rings, nothing from Ring of Power. So maybe give these people some more merit. This community is tight-knit. I don't know if I can say the same about Lord of the Rings, even though I am a fan. But at the end of the day, I think any Harry Potter fan here would say, Avada Kedavra, let's go. Come on.
Excuse me, are you dressed as some sort of Game of Thrones-y thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm dressed right now as Ser Jorah from the original Game of Thrones series.
Are you watching The House of Dragon?
Absolutely.
Can you quickly explain to me what the hell that thing's about?
Yeah, so it's based on the Targaryens family's uprising after Valyria, and based on the basically how they dealt with Westeros at the beginning.
I think I'm now more confused than I was before I talked to you.
Yeah, so basically it's how...
No, we're good. Oh my God, I found somebody who's a wrestling fan. I love the shirt.
Hey, thank you very much. I wish they would bring WrestleMania here. They need to bring another one back. It's been since like 2002.
Okay, but I got to tell you this. So I overheard a bunch of Pokemon fans saying that wrestling is fake.
I'm sorry, fake little monsters that you put in your pocket with a little ball? No. Wrestling's real. The bumps that they take, that's real. You can't fake gravity. Yeah.
What do you want to say to those Pokemon fans?
Pokemon, stick with your little games on your cell phones where you flip a little ball and walk with your head down. Let the real professionals,
man.
they'll keep it in the ring. That's the real craft.
Oh my God, you're like almost like friend of the line. Who are you waiting to see?
We're here to see Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things, who also plays Eddie Munson.
Do you have a bit of a crush?
Very much. Yeah, a lot.
Do you have more of a crush on him or Will?
Most Joseph Quinn.
What's wrong with Will?
I don't have a problem with Will, but I'm more of a Joseph Quinn girl, you know? I feel like everyone has preference, so he's mine.
Okay, so while we're in line waiting for Joseph Quinn, let's hum the theme song to Stranger Things. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
There you go, Dan Mori down at Fan Expo.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, damn it, Maury, have you ever gone to the gym just to shower?
Yes.
Yeah?
What?
Has
Because
anybody
they have
else?
they have very expensive soaps and shampoos.
Shem, you ever gone to the gym just to shower?
I have here, actually.
You have here,
yeah,
huh?
Yeah, I have. I was going out, and I needed to freshen up, so I went to the showers.
You know what?
What's that?
I've done the exact same
You've
thing.
gone to the gym just to shower?
In this building, yes.
Okay. Deepa,
Yes.
you ever gone to the gym just to shower?
Nope, not just to shower.
'Cause I
I
was
don't think the one in this building counts.
Why?
Why not?
It's still a gym.
No, for sure, but we're already here. Like, I went out of my way and went to, like, I don't work out of my gym. You guys work in the same building.
I think it's the same
was
thing.
saying, I
That's
was
the
going
same
out.
thing.
I was going out, and then work happened to be close by. That's why I went to the shower.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Have
good.
you?
Well, no, I have to do it today. And I just didn't know if people judge you or not. Right? Like I didn't know if that's like a thing that's frowned upon, just
Wait, you're
going to the
planning
gym to shower.
advance to go to the gym to shower?
Listen, my shower's broken, okay? And my the whole thing is just a whole giant mess. And the only thing that's there is the tub, and I'm not going to take a bath. I would rather
Why not?
to take a bath. No,
Yeah.
me in a tub, it's not sexy.
It doesn't
at
have- it can
all.
just
But nobody's home.
It doesn't matter. I don't feel good about myself in a tub. No,
But you can make
it's
it
not
quick.
good. What's
You
that?
fill the tub a little bit, and then you
No,
get
there's
like a
no- there's
container
nothing-
that
there's
you
no-
can fill with water, and then
A container?
pour it on yourself. Yeah,
What,
and
like-
then lather up, and then just
Like I'm
get
like
the water off.
No, that's how you bathe in a creek.
Roz,
Yes.
if you're going to be Guyanese, you better learn how to take a bath, sir.
Take a bath. No, man, I'm not
Facts.
taking no bath.
Oh.
No.
Why not?
I don't bathe. It's not for me.
Do they have nice products at your gym?
Yeah, they got great products at my gym. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, we got
perfect.
great products at the house too.
Yeah.
But
you paid
So
for
you're
those.
going. So here's my
True.
question to
Yeah,
you, though.
yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna go.
do I have to like fake when I go in and I leave? Like, do I have to fake do something? Do I have to hang out a little bit longer?
No, not at
or
all.
like they're going to
I
shoot
don't
me
think
eyes for
Well,
just going
ain't
into
nobody
shower?
Paying that close attention to you, man.
That's not true. It's not true at
what we're
all.
talking
It's
about.
not true.
Everyone
It's just
pays
not. It's not true.
You think you're walking into this place and everyone just stops working out and they look at you?
No,
think they
I'm
look at
talking
Roz
about
all
the
the time.
desk.
Who cares? They don't care.
I don't know, man.
You're not the first, and you're not going to be the last.
Why don't you call in advance and say, guys, have you
Call
seen
and say,
me?
hey, can I just come and grab a quick shower?
Yeah, that way they know what
No,
to,
like I was
coming.
wondering, should I at least go for like a steam too to just like kill some time in
How
there?
do they know that you aren't there for that?
Well,
Like, are you just showing up, taking a shower, and then
I was just
taking
going
off?
to leave, yeah, because I got stuff I got to do today. But I also need to take a shower for it.
Yeah,
So I can't take a shower
Wait,
at
but then you're
home.
going to put back on your dirty clothes.
What's that?
No, we're going to bring a gym bag with his new stuff.
Are you going to do that?
Nah, I don't know. I'll probably put the dirty ones.
See, this is Roz we're talking
yeah, I'll
about.
just throw my undies in my bag and just throw my jeans back on and just go free
You're
form.
the same dirty ass clothes?
Yeah, no, my jeans aren't dirty.
What
well, my
your
jeans are
shirt?
always dirty. What's that?
What about the t-shirt you're wearing right now?
Yeah, I put this on this morning.
And then you're going to go clean yourself and then put that same shirt?
Yes.
That you just got all your dirty skin on?
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Do you use the gym's deodorant?
There's nothing wrong with that. No, I have my own.
You don't need to go to the gym then to shower.
Why?
What's the point?
What's the point?
Bring
to
new
wash my
clothes.
body.
Yeah, so bring fresh clothes.
Hold on a second here. So if you go to the gym, right?
Yes.
If you go to the gym, when you're done at the gym,
yes,
you take a shower?
I do.
You do. And
Well, not all the time, but I do.
Okay, and then what clothes do you put on?
New clothes.
New clothes.
New t-shirt, new undies,
So wait a
new
second.
socks.
You got 3 outfit chains when you go to the gym? You got
No,
the
you
clothes
go
you
to the
show up
gym
in.
your gym clothes.
Yeah.
Wait, you got.
But if I go home, if I'm going to shower at home, I just put on the same clothes that I showed up in.
Okay, no, wait a second here. So you're expecting me to do this?
Okay, no, sorry.
The outfit I wear.
Correction.
So the outfit I wear to the gym is one outfit.
Yes.
Then I change into my gym clothes.
Correct.
Then after I work out, I take a shower.
Correct.
Then I got to put in a whole new outfit on.
Yeah.
I mean,
hell no.
Sorry.
3
Let me
wardrobe changes in one day to go to the gym.
I've done that before. Most times, if I am showering at the gym, the clothes that I showed up in,
right?
Because I would have showered already in the morning.
Yes,
right.
that's what I'm saying.
But you didn't shower today.
No, I didn't.
So your skin's dirty.
No, I'm fine. I didn't do anything.
So why you have to go take a shower then?
I didn't do anything. I didn't
So
do
if you're
anything.
fine,
How
why do you have to
dirty
go-
am I?
I don't know.
Because I would like to take a shower
dirty
today.
enough to go to the gym
No,
to take a
today,
shower.
today I need to take a shower, right?
So then
At
you
some
also
point.
need to change clothes.
Nah, Jesus, you. For God's sake, you people are too picky.
What do you mean, you people?
No, y'all. You know what? You knee washers is what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the shower,
Scrub
make
my knees
scrub
good today.
Please, I
Yeah.
never met such a person who washes their knees in a shower.
Yep, and my
Nobody
feet and
does.
my toes, in between my toes.
No. That's what the water's
Everywhere.
for. That's what you got another foot for. So you scrub one foot with the other foot while you're just standing there
your
bored.
question is whether or not you should allocate.
My question is why the hell did I even bring any of this up with you
Yeah,
guys?
exactly. I know. Why do you even bring this up?
But anyway,
You're gonna get
yes,
roasted.
I will be taking a shower at the gym and only taking a shower at the gym today.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, if you've ever wondered the logistics of joining the Mile High Club, you know what the Mile High Club is, Deepa?
Yes.
Okay.
It's when you have sex on a plane.
Well, yeah, that's one way to say it.
I knew it.
Yeah, that's one way to say it. If you've ever wondered the sort of logistics behind joining the Mile High Club, here's a flight attendant to give you advice.
First, pick your seat accordingly, aka either right next to the restroom or in the very back row. Once we're up in the air and we complete our service of drinks and snacks, normally flight attendants either hang out in one area with each other in the front or the back or the crew restrooms. Now, while it's mandatory for us to do walkthroughs to make sure everything's going smooth, we only have to do them really every 20 to 30 minutes. After that walkthrough, you have about 20 to 30 minutes to do your thing, and unless a passenger sees you doing it, flight attendants are not going to. And between you, me, and the flight attendants and pilots, if they see something, 99% said that they just bat a blind eye.
Oh, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't need that long.
That sounds like
You
a
want to
bad
be truthful or what?
Right? Yeah. I'll play. Yeah, there you go.
Truth is
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
Roz, would it be wrong to ask if you've ever done?
Yeah, that would be wrong, more.
I'll plot that.
I don't see the appeal of it, to be honest, though. Like, why? Like, what if there's turbulence? What if you fall
Yo, you're
over,
asking
like-
too much what if.
Okay, sorry. I was just curious
Okay.
about why
No.
people do this.
No, don't ask questions.
Okay, sorry.
Oh my God, if you want to start going down the road of what
Yeah.
if and why,
The what
when it
ifs and
comes to
why.
stuff like that,
The list is long.
why people do certain things, like Mile High Club is on the list, but it's not high on the list. Believe me.
Not my eye.
I got a long list of instructional videos here from experts that I could send you, Deepa,
Okay, please send after the show.
on how to properly do certain things. Not gonna happen.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Podcast.
What's up, y'all?
How's it going?
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, I'm okay.
How's
But
life?
I hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Your girlfriend Catherine and daughter Roxy are out in Iceland.
Yeah.
How long are they gone for?
Till Saturday, I think.
Okay, so you got
Whole
the place
week.
all to yourself, and we know traditionally whenever they leave,
I hate it.
You have sometimes you have plans. Not like big plans like go out in the city and stuff like that. Just like
Just
stuff that
busy,
you-
just
yeah.
busy.
But then you end up just staying home, miserable, doing nothing, staring at the ball.
I don't like it.
The last time they went away, I think you said, didn't you
Gone away
sit-
3 times. They went to California in March. Then they went to Berlin in July.
Yeah.
Now they're in Iceland in
further
August.
and further? Take a hint, bro.
Right? Shut up. What do you think my family's trying to get away from me?
It's you. It's not
Come
them.
on. Shut up. It's cheap airfare. It has nothing to do with me or our relationship.
Whatever you got to tell yourself,
Nah. You're whack.
So what did your day yesterday look like?
Don't even. I talked
a solo Roz.
Oh, I made such a production out of cleaning the cat's water dishes yesterday. I did. I needed busy work, right? So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I didn't want to watch. I'm trying to finish watching Better Call Saul.
Okay.
But I didn't want to do that in the afternoon because I only have a couple episodes left. And I'm like, I'm going to save that for the evening.
Yeah.
So I'm just like puttering around the house. I had some work to do. I had a meeting about the book. Signing. I had and I'm just like, okay, that's my day. Realistically, that was an hour out of my day. And then I'm just sort of like, I got up from the couch in the living room and I just put my hands in my pockets and I walked down the hallway to the office. And then I stood in the office for a little while. I didn't sit in my desk. I didn't do anything. I just sort of stood in the office for a little while, looked around. I was like, well, there's nothing to do in here. And then
how long's a while?
Like a couple minutes.
You're like a burglar
that's not stealing anything.
No, but shows up to like scope the place out and
Yes.
figure out their plan,
Yes.
and then leaves with a plan to come back.
Yes.
And steal.
Yeah, so I was casing the joint for about for a little while, and then as I was walking back into the living room, I saw the cat's water dish, and I was like, oh, that's a little dirty. And I was like, I could put a fresh, clean one down and just throw that one in the dishwasher, or I could really go at this in the sink for a while.
Sure.
And so that's what I did. So my big event yesterday was I took about 15 minutes to wash the cat's water dish.
How big is this water
It's
dish?
not big at all. It's very small, actually. Yeah. Shut up. But man, did I get in there? It's spotlessly clean right now. So that was my day yesterday. Like I had a couple of meetings and I worked a little bit on a video that I'm doing for the book. And that's like really it. Like I don't do much. And then next thing I know, it's like 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I lost time. I sat back on the couch. I like stared at the wall. The TV wasn't on. My computer was like kind of on my lap or like on the table. I sort of put it on the arm of the couch beside me. And then the day just goes.
But do you like when you sit down at night? Do you recount like your day and figure out what stuff you did and where time went?
No, because time just sort of like will go. Like it just goes. Like I'm not. I can't.
Like you don't
go.
do like a recap in your mind, like
No,
all right, so I came home, put my
no,
hands in
no.
my pockets.
No, I don't. And if you told me what time you did that, I would have no idea what time I did
and then I
that.
clean the
No idea. No
the
idea.
cat's water bowl, and then
No.
at that point up until now,
No. When the girls are gone, my day goes like this: is that 11:15 to 11:30 can feel like 3 hours, right? Or it goes the other way, which is I blink and the next thing I know, it's 10:30 p.m., right? Like that's just the sort of way it goes. It's like the time either drags or I lose time during the day.
Bro,
and that's really it. Don't tell me I need another cat because I don't. I already have 4.
oh no, I was gonna say you need a hobby.
Oh.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Let me, can I play you something real quick?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to play you an auction and then listen to like the sort of number going up. I'm going to play it off my computer here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then I'll tell you what they're bidding on at the end of it. Okay. Okay. So let me know when
Now
you're ready.
500,000. What do you think of 500,000
Okay. 500,000 is where we're starting.
Okay.
They started at 3, but we're picking it up at 5.
now? 550,000.
First of all, man, how much would I love to go to an auction and come up with my own cool way of like saying something when I bid? You know
Oh,
what
it's
I mean?
not one of those auctions where you just put up a card?
No.
When they say
100,000. What do you think of 500,000? Now 550,000.
right?
So what? You just gotta scream out, yeah.
I guess. Is that the guy bidding, Maury, who's doing that?
Yes.
I guess, yeah. What would your sound be, Mocha? Uh-huh. Something like that? Woo! Ric Flair?
Yeah, maybe Ric Flair. Woo.
Yeah.
550,000, I need 600,000, Danielle. 600,000, can you? 600,000 now.
Yep.
650,000, Thomas, can you do 650? What do you think of 650 now? 700,000, Danielle.
Like it sounds like cattle, right? Like it sounds like, when you go to, like you see in shows where they have a cattle auction, right? It sounds like cowboys.
No, you know what my auction would be?
What?
What?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
That's what mine would be.
Okay, as this is going on,
And also, why is this guy, why is nobody bidding against him?
I think somebody else is, but they're just holding up a thing, maybe.
700,000.
Pause for a second.
Yeah.
I think if you're going up against a guy that's going, you need to have a rebuttal.
Fully agree.
Can I correct myself?
Yes.
The guy going yep is
Yeah.
the guy running the auction, signifying that he sees the bid.
Oh, okay, employee. Okay, that makes all the difference. Oh, that's a job you would love, Mocha.
Yeah, I'd be like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
750, David. 750,000. Can you do 750,000? 750 there now. 800,000. 800,000, Danielle. Can 800,000 now. 850, Thomas. 850,000. Can you do 850,000, Thomas? Can you do it? 850,000 now. 900,000, Danielle. 900,000 now. 950,000, Thomas. 950,000. Can you do 950,000, Thomas? 950,000.
Come on now. Come on, Thomas. Come on, Thomas.
What do you think of 950,000? Talk to him nice. 900.
Come on, Thomas.
Did you say talk to him nice?
Yeah, the pressuring Thomas.
50,000. Can you do it?
Some guys say, come on, Thomas. You got this, man.
Come
Do
on, man.
it.
You can afford it. Come on.
950,000. 950,000.
By the way, this is an auction that's up to 950,000, and I'll tell you when it's done what they were bidding on.
Okay.
Thomas, what's he say? 950,000.
Do it.
What do you think of 950,000? 950,000.
Come on, Thomas.
Come on.
Going once at 900,000.
Thomas, do it.
Going twice at 900,000.
Come on, Thomas.
For a third and final time at 900,000. Last call and fair warning. Sold 900,000.
So with fees and everything else, the final total was $1,057,500. What they were bidding on.
What did Thomas miss out on? Let's
Okay.
see here. What did Thomas not get the what on? It's an auction.
Yeah.
Okay. It has to be, is it a car?
It is not a car. Smaller than a car.
Smaller than a car.
Yeah.
Is it a toy?
It has been a toy.
It has been a toy.
Yeah. I had one.
Is it a baseball card?
It is not a baseball card.
Is it Lego?
No, it's not Lego. Good
Is it-
guess, though.
Is it a Rubik's Cube?
It is not a Rubik's Cube.
Is it Hot Wheels?
No. It's the actual blaster that Han Solo used in Star Wars.
For how much?
$1,057,500.
Thomas, you missed out.
Right? What?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm reading this story. This poor elderly couple in a small town in New York were being harassed by someone late at night, almost every single night, by having a McDonald's coffee cup thrown on the front lawn. Okay? So somebody had beef with this couple.
So rude.
And then it happened like once in a while.
Yeah.
And then it escalated to almost every single day. And it escalated from 1 cup a day to like 2 or 3 cups a day. Yeah. And then it escalated into not only cups, but like wet cigarette butts.
Oh.
So then the couple, trying to figure out who this person is that was harassing and late at night throwing these empty McDonald's coffee cups on their lawn, decided to, well, every day that this was happening, they knew it was going to happen, and they were going to try to figure out who it was. They're going to collect all the trash being thrown from this car, right?
Right.
So they ended up collecting like 10 trash bags full of empty McDonald's coffee cups.
It's not cool.
And soggy, wet cigarette butts. And this happened for 3 years, right? And then they even went as far as like installing security cameras to see if they can catch the person doing this.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the security cameras couldn't get the license plate on the car, right? Anyway, they eventually caught the person who did it, okay?
Yeah.
The person who did it was a coworker of the woman that lived at the house.
Not cool.
And she described as her arch nemesis. at
Right.
work.
That's not cool, man. That's not cool. That's not cool.
So this guy then gets probation,
Yeah,
right? And has
sure.
to pay a fine, $2,776.
Yeah.
To cover the expense of the litter and like the
Sure,
money that this couple then
sure.
spent on trying to figure out who it was that
Yes.
was tossing the trash onto the lawn.
Wasn't there a story a couple years ago where there was a serial lawn pooper in a neighborhood where somebody had been pooping, a person had been pooping on people's lawns and leaving the toilet paper behind?
Oh, wait, hold on. Poop, then wipe, then leave it?
Yes. Yes. And then they
Rude.
found out, I think they found out it was a woman.
No.
Yeah, who was the serial lawn pooper because I think that one person's house got hit like 6 times.
What?
Or something like
yeah,
that.
from July 20th, 2021.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana.
Yeah, it was in Indiana, right?
On like on one at one
No, and
particular house?
multiple people's homes. Multiple people's homes, and then it was like one home got hit like 6 times, and they couldn't figure out like who the person was because immediately you would go out there and think that it was like a dog, right?
Sure.
But they would leave toilet paper behind, and then they got the person and arrested the person.
So here's my
for
question.
pooping on lawns.
If you're that person, right?
Yeah.
And you're that like angry at the neighborhood,
Yes.
whether it's anger or you're just doing it out of mischief, right?
Yes.
Are you altering your diet to advancement of
Wow. Yeah.
the poop running through your system so that you could make sure that you drop bombs on a neighbor's lawn every night?
So there have been other lawn poopers. And so maybe this is like a thing where, I don't know, you know how sometimes there's like a weirdo like website where people, get together and inspire each other to do things?
yeah.
So that was the Indiana lawn pooper. There was also a serial lawn pooper in 2017 called the Mad Pooper. That was in Colorado. Then in 2018, there was another Connecticut woman who was charged with pooping on people's lawns. Then in 2018, in Brisbane, Australia, they had somebody who was dubbed the Poo Jogger. Who was pooping on people's lawns. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's an actual thing. I would feel so violated. There's a lot of stuff you can do. And like to my house, my world, you can egg it. You can like all this other stuff.
But when it's a human being that walks by?
Oh my God, move.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There's a guy in Detroit who got 2 implants put in his hands. One in his right hand unlocks the door to his house, right? Because he has one of those things like where you can get a fob to. So he got
Sure.
the implant, the chip implanted in one hand, and then he got his Tesla key fob implanted in his other hand so he can open his Tesla. So here's a little bit of this guy talking. His name is Brandon Daly talking.
I've always been a tech enthusiast, and I always try to be on the cutting edge of technology. I'm able to open up the front and back door to my house. I can walk up to people and have them tap their phone to my hand and instantly transfer my contact information, my portfolio. So I thought, how cool would it be if I could leave my house, no car key, no house key. It's a perfect backup, something you can never forget, something that doesn't break, something that won't fail you.
So he
What if
paid
you
about
shake
$100.
hands?
What's that?
What if you shake hands with somebody?
No, it's you don't even see it. It's flat. Like you don't even see it.
Now, my fob for my condo, there's a little watch battery in it. What if his battery dies?
No. I don't know. No, it's not that. It's like it's the
chip.
It's the chip, right? So it's just the thing that
this is the
stores
future.
yeah, I don't know.
That's also how you get kidnapped, sir.
Right? Yeah. So you can't see it. He says it's $150 to $300 for the actual chips if you buy them from the manufacturer, and then he gets them put in by a tattoo artist, like somebody who does body mods, like those weirdo places.
yeah.
But let me play you the so that you're going to hear the same clip here, but I have the extended story from the reporter in Detroit who did it, and I don't know whether it's like America or they feel that they need to over clarify things. Okay, but listen to the way that they frame this story.
Okay.
A walking computer. So I've always been a tech enthusiast, and I always try to be on the cutting edge of technology.
So that drove Brandon Delali to do what some might believe only takes place in a science fiction movie.
It gets inserted into your skin.
A chip, and not the type you eat, but a microchip.
Oh, God. Yeah, we know what kind of chip. The
That's
man's
good
not
reporting.
The man's not sticking Doritos in his skin.
Right.
We know what kind of chip.
Thank you.
That's
a
called
microchip.
creativity.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
I'm not an idiot.
To the reporter.
Okay.
Let me play
The
it
man's
again.
not
Let me play it again.
Movie.
It gets inserted into your skin.
A chip, and not the type you eat, but a microchip.
Shem's loving this.
Like the man's going to a tattoo artist being like, yo,
on.
I have these two Miss Vickies. One needs to go left hand, the other one goes right hand.
Local news. It's so great.
And not the kind you eat.
Chip.
Implanted
Hold
in
on.
brain in a science fiction movie.
It gets inserted into your skin.
A chip, and not the type you eat, but a microchip has been implanted.
Okay. Yeah, we get it. We get it.
Brilliant.
We get it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Since Taylor Swift announced that she's dropping a new album in October, her fans have just been going bananas bonkers, right?
Yeah.
And we know the Swifties are hardcore. And the reaction to the new album, 13 songs, talking about her 13 sleepless nights, and the course of time that she wrote these tracks and all the emotion. That's what it comes down to, right? The emotion.
Yeah.
Because that's how her fans really connect with her and her songwriting. So here is a super fan. Her name's Kelly Keegs. And she's recording herself reading Taylor Swift's Instagram post.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And this, tell me this isn't every single Swiftie out there.
Listen, I know that I'm insane. Okay? But Taylor Swift, I think we're the same. Like, I am not kidding. This is the announcement. The album is called Midnights. Okay? I'm already crying. I'm literally crying. This is what she put. We lie awake in love and in fear, in turmoil and in tears. We stare at walls and drink until they speak back. We twist ourselves. I'm gonna cry my eyes out. I can't even read this whole thing. We twist in our self-made cages and pray that we aren't, right this minute, about to make some fateful, life-altering mistake. This is a collection of music written in the middle of the night, a journey through terrors and sweet dreams, the floors we pace and the demons we face. I can't see through the tears. I'm losing it. For all of us who have tossed and turned and decided to keep the lanterns lit and go searching, hoping that this may be when the clock strikes 12, we will meet ourselves. Midnights, the stories of 13 sleepless nights scattered throughout my life, will be out October 21st. I didn't even hear that music yet. You guys, we don't deserve this. We don't deserve her. You guys, I'm losing my. Like, I swear, I know I took an edible, but like, oh my God. I can't breathe.
You didn't have to admit that.
Yeah, that last part.
You didn't have to admit you just took an edible. We would have understood.
But tell me that is not every single Taylor Swift fan out there.
Yeah, it's
right?
awesome.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The first thing I'll do is run straight to you. It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Roz.
For what?
Dog.
What?
Are you serious right now?
No, I'm not. You jerk.
Obvious.
Oh, damn. Pause
What?
for 1 second.
Oh, shoot. Not if I do it first.
No, shut up. Shut up. Put your phone down.
I know you.
Put your phone down now, damn it.
Do you want to borrow this song?
No, I don't.
This end?
Oh, my God. I already wrote her about the cats this morning, too. Twice. I sent her my Wordle before I said happy anniversary to Catherine.
Oh,
So it's
no.
Yeah, it's mine and Mocha. It's the Roz and Mocha Show anniversary today.
Yeah.
Right. So happy anniversary. But it's also it's also my anniversary with Catherine today. And listen, I'm new to this anniversary thing. Catherine and I have only celebrated an anniversary for
The
like
past
4 or 5
13
years. No, we haven't.
Oh.
We haven't
You didn't
at
do
all.
a romantic dinner last night?
She's in Iceland.
Like you could have FaceTimed and ate in front of her?
No, we talked about horses when we FaceTimed yesterday.
Cool.
Happy anniversary.
Cool
baby.
anniversary talk.
Oh, man. That's all I could write because we're on the radio. I can't write anymore.
Why don't we call her?
No.
What's the time difference?
I don't know. They're ahead. Like they're,
Oh, no.
they're-
She's been awake for hours.
Yeah, for hours. Yeah.
And you sent her.
Nah, I've
you sent her a text about the cats
Okay,
and Wordle.
I sent. Here's what I sent Catherine today.
Damn, son.
Okay, I said I sent her my Wordle. That was the first thing, and then I wrote her, "Hey, I forgot to tell you. I woke up this morning with all 4 cats in the bed, even Picky. Then they all came upstairs for breakfast together, like they were siblings."
Did she write back?
Also,
No.
happy anniversry.
No.
Yeah, this is your in. Now you can say, by the way.
And then I said, also happy anniversary. Yeah, no, it's not cool. Anyway, I got a lot going on.
Well,
yeah, happy anniversary.
Thanks.
Have you ever done something nice for the anniversary with her?
Yeah, we have. We've like had dinner and made a point to try and have like a real good night and
Why
that kind
don't
of thing.
you treat her to like a.
To what?
They have like Uber Eats in Iceland?
No, not where they are.
Oh.
No,
but you could call room service at the hotel.
No, they're
There
not.
you
At,
go.
they're not at a hotel.
Where are they staying? Like in an ice cave?
They went and visited people who live in caves yesterday.
Stop it.
Yeah. She was telling me a story too.
Are
like
they on
these-
vacation or like a rescue mission?
Yeah, I know. No, but she was saying that. I guess it was a thing when the volcano erupted, it left like lava and then people dug it out and then they live inside these caves. But like the people who live in the caves, they run like tourist things where people can come and like have dinner in their cave. And she was she was telling me yesterday that like the woman who runs the cave had Rebel Wilson went and like hung out in her cave.
What?
She was like LeBron James was there a couple weeks ago.
LeBron
in her cave. Yeah, like people go to these things and it's in the middle of nowhere, like in the middle of nowhere, Iceland.
But what do they eat?
I don't know.
You
I
have
don't
to go,
know.
Like get your own. Like you have to kill animals. No.
Yeah, I don't know. But they're staying at these tiny little like Airbnb places, like on a sheep farm and stuff. Like it's real wild, man. It was real wild.
She's on like an anniversary trip without you.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. If,
yeah.
if she's ahead, she didn't wish you. She's at fault too.
I know, but she doesn't write me because she's always terrified that the phone's going to wake me up, right?
Oh, how considerate.
Oh, stop it.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, God.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The first thing I'll do is run straight to you. It's our anniversary. Anniversary.
13 years for the Roz and Mocha Show. Today is the day.
Yes.
13 years ago, Roz and I debuted the Roz and Mocha Show to absolutely 0 people listening.
That's true. There was nobody.
There's literally we were talking to nobody in the country at all.
No.
Nobody was listening. Brand new radio station.
It was like it was wild because we might have been just doing the show in like our house. We could have like yelled out the back door and more people would have heard it.
Yeah, tell us to shut up.
Right?
Keep it down out there.
Yeah.
It has been an incredible 13 years. So thank you to every single person that has spent time with the show, whether you've been with us since day one or you just started listening last week.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time that you share with us every single day.
Very much.
Live show, podcast, watching our videos on Instagram, anything and everything. You have no idea how much it means to us and how much we love you. Damnit Maury asked for time on the show, by the way. And he's prepared something that I haven't even heard. And most times, Damnit Maury will submit something, and then I will listen to it before it goes on the radio.
You didn't listen to this?
But he
Have
was
you
like,
not learned anything in 13 years?
I asked Shem. I was like, Shem.
Did you hear this, Shem?
Sure did.
Okay. So it's been vetted by someone.
Oof. Thank
So what did
goodness.
you do, Damnit Maury?
So I took the party to the streets, y'all.
Oh, no.
Celebrating 13 years of Roz and Mocha.
Okay.
Happy anniversary, Roz and Mocha.
Okay, hold on.
Yay.
Did you just find 2 people that literally just woke up?
Oh, that was me and a woman.
Oh.
Y'all sound so bored.
Happy anniversary, Roz and Mocha.
I don't need to hear anymore. I really don't want to hear
That
anymore.
was great. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anymore. I'm good with that one. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to get any better or worse than that, so I'm good.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Play that again.
Happy anniversary, Roz and Mocha.
Who did you kidnap?
Like-
Who did you forced to say that?
Like, just when you start thinking, like, today's a big deal, you feel great about yourself, and, now I got to listen to this.
Happy anniversary, Roz and Mocha.
The only thing.
We are celebrating 13 years of Roz and Mocha.
They look so much in love, and it's wonderful to see two men been together for like 13 years. That's like a milestone, I guess.
It is a huge milestone. It's fantastic.
Happy 13th year. I wish you guys stay longer and be together forever. Keep being in love. Do whatever it is to like rekindle your love and have fun while at it.
We are wishing Roz and Mocha a happy 13th anniversary.
They look like they belong together. Yin and yang.
That is amazing. I'm getting a little choked up even thinking about 13 years. That's a great accomplishment.
This is Roz and Mocha, and they've been together 13 years.
They are a cute couple, and I think I wish them they have to go on a long relationship, and they meet after life as well.
Meet of life?
Meet after life as well, after death as well.
I thought you were talking about meat.
No. Meat, yeah.
Like steak?
No, it's M-E-E-T.
Oh, M-E-A-T is what I thought.
Yeah, okay, you think about it.
I was thinking about meat.
No. Moz and Roca, I wish them that this is a 13 years, you just make it double and go a long way. And this is my wish, that if you are happy at the moment and you are understanding each other, then you have to go a long way. I very wish.
We'll go
if
all
you
the
love
way.
each other and you love each other, then you have to go and to cuddle each other.
You want more cuddles from them?
I will.
Happy anniversary, Roz and
Mocha.
And Mocha.
13 years together.
Together? That's amazing. Yeah, 1 3. They said they'd never pass 7. Yeah, they look happy. They look like they're very much in love.
How do you keep the love going?
Listen to each other and continue loving each other and do what they are doing now for 13 years.
Okay. The 13th anniversary gift is lace. What lace gift can we buy them?
Lace bra.
How long have you two been together?
33 years.
33 years?
Yeah.
We are celebrating today the anniversary of these two, Roz and Mocha, who have been together 13 years.
Awesome. Good for them.
How can we get them to 33?
Have children.
Well, together, they have 2 kids.
Oh my God. Good.
I mean, from separate relationships.
Good.
They look happy in the fact that they have matching facial hair. Makes them. They say that after people stay together too long, they start to look alike. And if you put the hat on the other fella, they would start to look alike.
They say that the 13th anniversary gift is lace. What should we do for lace?
I think they should get matching lace outfits, maybe some lace bra and panties or something like that. That would probably fit them both well, and then they would be happier together.
Okay, that's exactly what we
Stop
need.
clapping in their shack. Wow.
Next commercial.
Okay.
That's the outfit.
Okay.
That,
Lace bra and panties?
Shut up, all of you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
And the celebration continues, ladies and gentlemen.
What do we got now?
The birthday celebration, or I guess anniversary celebrations, continue. Shem has asked for time on the show now.
Oh, here we go.
Shem has asked for time. Before we get to Shem, though, let me go through, because we are getting inundated with text messages, so I just want to acknowledge those of you who are reaching out real quick. Happy anniversary, boys, reads one text. Hey, congratulations, Roz Mocha, on your 13th anniversary. Yes. You make my day, and countless others. Keep shining and stay blessed.
No. Thank you.
I've been listening to you both since day one. Can't tell you how your humor and wise advice has kept me uplifted while going through a number of life changes over those years. Thank you and congratulations. Time to celebrate. What else here? Happy anniversary, Roz Mocha. I'm a longtime listener, probably since 2011 when I started undergrad. I feel like I would have listened earlier, but I didn't know the station existed. I remember prior to you guys, it was Jack FM, and I was so sad when the original Kiss, at least I think so, it might have been I was maybe 6 when it happened. Changed to Jack.
6.
And then came back to Kiss. So I missed a bit when the transition happened, but happy to continue to listen to you guys. I used to listen on my commute into school, but then when I moved downtown, I thought, how do I listen to the show now? But now you guys are my morning alarm. I use the news to be my signal that I need to get ready to go to work.
There you go.
Thanks for being a great part of the morning and happy anniversary.
Sweet.
And we're just a ton of, hey, happy anniversary. Candace said, I've listened for 13 years and you guys feel like family. So again, we can't thank you enough. Those of you who've been with us since day one, or maybe you joined us a few years into the show, or you just started listening this month or this week. All right. We're Roz Mocha, and we're happy to be here and celebrate with you guys every single day.
Okay.
Shem.
Hey guys, well, firstly, congratulations.
Thank you.
When I came to this station 11 years ago, you guys were always very kind to me. Kid coming out of school, so thank you to you both.
Look at that.
Yeah. Roz, you remember that?
Like both of us?
Both of you.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
Roz is perplexed right now.
Yeah, man.
You're like, me? Nice?
Yeah,
Yes,
he can't
you're
believe
Lucky
it.
you remember the guy's name.
To be fair, he did not. To be fair, he said kind, not nice. Okay?
Those are two very different things. Yeah.
Very different things.
No, you both were great and have been great. It's been great being on the show. So my contribution today to your anniversary is, of course, through song. This is a parody of a very popular song. This is I Call This Since 2009.
Okay.
That's the name of the song.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roz and Mocha been together since 2009. 13 years in, it's been quite the honor. A smooth, cool dude, and one thinks he's taller. Hey, Roz, what'd you do last week? Chances are he don't remember, cause his memory's weak. We got Maury, Shem, Climax, and Deeper. Name a better show? You can't, I dare ya. 5 and 7 and Snapped are my favorite games. Mocha and Maury don't cheat and mouth charades. Make you laugh, make you cry, they are legit and they handle the business. Give you advice with Fix My Life.
Let's do the news!
That sounds right. Dip it with Deepa's all you need. Look at Roz trying to be Guyanese. The Damnits, they are so much fun. Mocha yells so damn long. We'll celebrate you as best we can. 13 years together, damn.
Wow!
Yes.
Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello.
Hey, it's Roz and Mocha.
Shut up.
For real. What's your name?
Mary.
Mary, have you talked to your husband just yet?
No.
Okay. This is the text that we got from Mary, okay? Happy anniversary, Roz and Mocha. Happy anniversary, Roz and Catherine.
Oh, wow.
Also want to wish my husband Toby a happy 26th anniversary, even though we are pissed at each other.
Yes.
I will be the bigger person and say it. Love you, Toblerone. So,
Oh my God.
Mary, I need to know, on your 26th anniversary, what the hell are you and Toby fighting about?
Just stress.
What?
Yeah, just stress.
Aw, girl.
Just stress. Yeah, jobs and, well, my job mostly, but, you know, stuff.
Why are you crying?
Because my car battery just died because I was listening to you guys, and I'm waiting. And now I don't even know how to call him and say, I'm going to need a charge today.
Oh, no, Mary!
It's a bad day, guys.
Oh, no.
Do you want us to call? Do you want us to call him for you?
Call who, Toby?
Yeah.
Are you going to call for real? Like, seriously, I think I'm dreaming.
No, we'll just give us.
You're not going anywhere. Your car battery's dead.
Give us his number.
No, I'm at work right now, so I'm wondering how am I going to get out of here?
Oh, and you don't want to talk to him because you're pissed at him?
Well, we had a fight yesterday, and, you know, this morning I drove him to work because we're on one car.
Yeah.
And we don't say nothing to each other when we're mad.
Oh, girl. You make me cry.
And so he just like kind of got out of the car and you guys went about your day?
Well, he said, have a good day. And I said, yeah, you too.
No kiss? Nothing?
No.
Okay, I'm going to bleep it out. What's his number?
One, and he listens to you guys too, but I don't know
Like, I think right now he's just, at the school setting up and doing his stuff.
We're going to try. We're gonna
Don't
try.
say anything, okay?
Okay.
Yo, Toby, what's up, dude? It's Roz Mocha.
Oh my God. Is this really? For real?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Doing good, man. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. I guess I know who called you then.
We heard it's 26 years, man.
Yeah, I feel old.
Yeah. How'd it go this morning?
How do you think, Ross? I'm your age. I totally forgot all about it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So you didn't say anything to Mary?
No, I didn't.
No text, no nothing, huh?
I screwed up.
Oh, buddy. How's the last couple of days been?
You know how it is, up and down.
Yeah.
You've been married for a while.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you fighting about?
Oh, geez, nothing.
No.
Nothing in particular. I don't know.
Just
unless she's got something else in mind.
Just
I don't know.
stuff. Just stuff.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Well, would you like to say anything to Mary on your 26th anniversary?
I want to say thank you, sweetheart, for everything you do for me and for the kids. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. What's the one thing when you hear the name Mary and you think about your wife? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Oh, like I said, just the way she's always been amazing with the kids, right? They're her number one, right? Like she'll jump in front of a car for them, right? So, yeah, and we've been together a long time, as you guys know.
26 years. That's pretty incredible. Mary, do you want to say anything to Toby?
I love you, Tobes.
Thanks, babe. I love you.
Mary was a little busted up about how the drop off went today with you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, babe.
It's okay.
Totally.
Look, we finally found the therapist that we need.
Well, Roz will tell us like it is. I know that.
Yeah.
exactly.
So listen, it doesn't matter if you're fighting. Like you guys, you can fight, you can do all this stuff. But when it's a day like today and you're doing the drop off, man, you still gotta say I love you.
Oh, sure. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a lost case. She knows that. It's not an excuse, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Mary, you want to tell them about the car now, or you want to wait till later?
No, I think it's got to be now. It's got to be now. It's got to be now.
Well, I'm at work and I was listening, but I don't know how to use your buttons on your car here, so I had it kind of going, and then the battery died. So I'm gonna need a boost.
Oh, he's like, oh, my phone. Oh, sorry, Mary.
How convenient.
Sorry,
his
Mary.
phone dies.
Sorry, Mary. You're breaking up. Sorry. Talk to you later.
You're going to have to take a Uber on your anniversary. Oh, no. She needs a boost, Toby.
Yeah, she needs a boost, Toby.
Okay.
All right.
And just so you know, she said the battery drained because she was listening to our show. So it's partially our fault. Apologies.
Well, then at least do it for a good cause, right?
Yeah, man. Okay, listen, you guys have a great anniversary. We love you both, okay?
Love you guys.
Love you
Thank you
guys.
so much.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I got to talk about two people who I have no idea who either of them are. Maybe you can fill in some holes for me.
Go on.
I don't know who Young Gravy is.
Look at Shem.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I don't know who Addison Rae is.
You don't know Addison Rae?
No. Who's Addison Rae?
Addison Rae is like one of the biggest TikTokers.
Oh, okay. So I don't know who Addison Rae is, and I don't know who
She's
Young
also a model
Gravy
now
are.
and actress.
Very happy for her. So who's Young Gravy?
The rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks like a BG.
Okay.
So Young Gravy shows up to the VMAs with Addison Rae's mom.
No, he did not.
Okay, as his date. So Young Gravy's 26. Addison Rae's mom is 42. So what's that, like 16 years, something like that? And
He's only just like a couple of years older than Addison Rae.
Yeah.
How old is she? She's like 21, right? 22?
Yeah, 21 or 22, I think.
Okay. So I guess he has like a thing for MILFs. Like he has a song called Betty, which he said was like maybe inspired by Betty White. And then he's got like all these other like MILFy songs. And
Oh my God. Side note, I saw a kid the other day.
Yeah.
We were at Wonderland.
Yeah.
And he was walking, I assume with his mom.
Yeah.
Walking through and he had a shirt on that said, I love MILFs.
No, he did not.
I swear.
You know what is so funny? I turned down a picture with somebody for the very first time in my life at the CNE on the weekend because this person who was probably about I'm going to say maybe 17, and for some weird reason she was at the CNE wearing a I Heart Hot Dads T-shirt.
Oh, and then Roz thought it was about him.
I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting my picture taken with a 16-year-old wearing an I Heart Hot Dads T-shirt.
Yeah.
Right? No.
You get roasted.
I'm going to get killed, right?
Yeah.
No.
Not just for that, but for also people will be like, oh, what, you think you're a hot dad?
No, also she's 16.
Yeah, that too.
That only.
Also, you're not a hot dad.
Okay? Shut up with that. So here's Young Gravy talking about his I guess love for MILFs, and then his relationship with Addison Rae's mom. At the end of the interview, Addison Rae's mom comes in and then talks about why she loves what she's into, I guess, Young Gravy. So here we
On
go.
every album, I put at least one song named after a MILF, and
What is the obsession with MILF?
They're more experienced. They are an underserviced community, I'd like to say, and they deserve more attention. So I thought that I'd be the one, and I've noticed that people really have started giving MILFs more attention since.
Because of
and
you.
honey, I think, you seem to be giving some of them more attention as well.
My date's not here right now. She's around the corner, but yes.
I do believe, was that Sherry?
Sharon Nicole.
Is she your date tonight?
My date tonight, yes.
No way.
May we? Yeah. I was just saying how MILFs deserve more attention, and that she was complimenting my date, so I thought it was perfect timing.
So when did you ask this lovely lady to be your plus?
The moment that I knew I was coming to the VMAs, I did, yes.
Really? What is it about Young Gravy? He's very wholesome, I would say.
Believe it or not, I am a wholesome person.
Well, congratulations on your VMA performance tonight.
Thank you so much.
Also,
congratulations on your collaboration with Martha Stewart.
There it is.
Oh my God.
There it is. Okay,
Just
so
let her,
I got a lot of problem with 26-year-olds, but my biggest problem with 26-year-olds and all 26-year-olds is they think that they are inventing everything. Young Gravy taking credit for the fact that people are into MILFs, right?
Yeah.
You got to be kidding me, bro.
What, like pick up a book and read?
Just know the world, right? Know everything. Anyway, so I don't know who Young Gravy is, but I don't know. But Addison Rae's dad commented on this, so I guess I don't know when they broke up, but
I think 2 years ago.
Did he? Okay, so he commented on this picture of the two of them together at the VMAs, and he simply said "unbothered," and then said, "quote Thank you, Young Gravy, for taking my leftovers."
Oh my God!
Right? So
come on.
Right? I'm telling you, man.
Cool.
So I don't know who Young Gravy or Addison Rae are or who her dad is, but man, there's some stuff going on in that family.
Wow.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Erilyn, how are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
Good. We understand that you need some help. Why are you reaching out?
Yes, losing a pet is never easy. And I know you've talked about this before, but I need your help, please.
No problem. You wrote this. Roz and Mocha fixed my life. I recently lost my dog, Brody, a few weeks ago. He passed at home. I'm taking it tough and having a really hard time getting over this. He was my sister's dog, but I took care of him, and he was always my shadow. Can you give me advice on how to mend your heart? Yeah, you're going to miss him.
Yeah, it's really tough.
It is tough.
It's not easy, and it'll take a while for you to kind of process everything and go through all the emotions that come with losing a pet, losing anyone, really, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we've talked about this before because we've gone through this a couple of times just with cats, and one recently where she was still really young. She was only less than 2, and she passed away. One of the things that happens, right, when somebody or something like a dog, when they die, the thing that you miss and sort of hurts the most at times is the kind of void. It's the space that they occupied in your world, right? And there's an emptiness in the house. Now, when it comes to a person, you can't refill that space. But I am a huge believer when it comes to cats and dogs to fill that space quickly. because that's what their purpose is. Their purpose is to bring you joy. Their purpose is companionship. Their purpose is to be the thing that after a long day you look forward to, because they will never have a bad day. And so when you hurt, when there's no sort of chaos in the house and you don't have your shadow and you don't have your best buddy, I know you were best buddies, but you know, that dog did his job. And, you know, you can go right ahead and, you know, and fall in love with another one who's going to love you just the same. And it's never too soon. Nobody's going to look at you and go, oh, my God, you just got a new dog? Your old one just died. Nobody's going to say that. Nobody's going to say that.
Yeah, it's a lot different when it comes to pets.
Yeah.
Have you thought about that at all? Has that entered your mind?
Yeah, we're looking into getting another one, but we're not 100% sure yet. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing. Like, we don't want to be like, oh, he like Brody got replaced by
But
this other
listen,
dog.
nobody's going to say that, and you're not hurting the memory of Brody by getting another dog. There's no window that you need to wait. You will always love Brody, okay? And getting another dog does not mean you're replacing Brody or you didn't really love him or all this other stuff. Don't worry about those feelings.
You just got a lot of love to give, and there's a lot of pups out there who need that love.
That is 100% true. Exactly what Mocha just said. The love that you feel for Brody and what was lost when he passed away, there is another dog in this world right now that would love to live with you and would love to get even a fraction of the love that you have to give.
That's true.
How does your sister feel about all of this as well?
She's been crying as well, and she hasn't been taking it well as well. So she didn't have proper sleep for a couple of days.
Of course. And you know what, you guys, like I said, you guys are going to go through those emotions, and you're allowed to have those emotions and feel those feelings, right? But I would have a conversation with her and say, hey, listen, we both love dogs and we miss Brody, but, you know, let's think about maybe bringing in another pup into the family.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, thank you so much for your help, Roz Mocha.
You're welcome. You have a wonderful day. Thank you, and we're sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Bye.
Looking for some advice? Be a part of Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life. Text FML to 925-555.
Kiss 92.5.
Yo, it's Roz and Mocha.
Roz, are you kidding? Mocha, are you kidding me?
What's going on? What's your name?
Carmen.
Carmen sent us this text. It's a day to celebrate, y'all. Here's what the text reads. Roz and Mocha. Guys, this is my last day of work. I am retiring! The text reads, I have to thank you two and Damnit Maury and Shem and Deepa for making my drive a lot less stressful, and I look forward to listening to you guys over a cup of coffee in the morning, minus all that horrendous traffic again. Thank you. So, Carmen, finally retiring. What did you do for a living? How many years did you work there?
My last 20 years, I've worked at Golf Town.
Golf Town?
Yeah. Those huge retail stores.
Yeah. Oh. Like selling golf clubs to CEOs and stuff?
Well, actually, I was in the receiving department.
Oh, okay. I got you. Driving you can drive a forklift, huh? Tow motor?
No, not that complicated.
Okay. That's amazing. So what are you looking forward to the most when it comes to retirement?
This might sound silly, but staying up till 1 o'clock in the morning, watching YouTube and TV.
Wow.
Goals.
Okay, so Carmen, here's the thing. Do you have it planned out? Like what YouTube videos you're gonna watch? Do you have stuff saved? Do you have like television shows that you've been waiting to watch until you retired?
Obviously, I'll catch up on my favorites, Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Game of Thrones? Bro, you're a little behind.
Revisit it all over.
Okay. But do you know how it ends? Because it ended like 4 years ago.
No, yeah. No,
okay.
I've seen it. I just want to go back.
Okay, so you're going to relive Game of Thrones. What else?
Sports.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to stay up and watch the ending of a baseball game, a hockey game when the time comes.
Overtime is not going to be a problem for you anymore.
Totally.
No, guys. No,
Right?
not at all.
Is there anything about work that you are going to miss?
Oh, the staff.
Oh, okay.
The staff. It's all about the staff. Great staff there.
Now, what do you do for lunch at work? And are you going to eat the same thing now that you're at home?
I used to bring my lunch bag every day.
Yeah.
Eat in the back room, so that'll be different.
But what did you make yourself every day?
My wife used to take shepherd peppers, put them on the barbecue. Once they were cooked up and dried. She'd freeze them, and then I'd make some amazing sandwiches with them.
Wow.
Amazing sandwiches. Wow. And then, of course, your typical peanut butter sandwiches.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, man. Well, Carmen, thank you for making us a part of your daily routine going to and from work. We appreciate it. It's a lot to celebrate. 20 years at the same company is incredible. Congratulations and enjoy your retirement.
Guys, you have made my day.
Oh.
You have absolutely made my day. I can't believe this.
Love you lots.
Thank
Take
you
care.
so much. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There's this woman in Ohio who went to the gym at 3 o'clock in the morning who ended up having to call 911 to help her out.
What happened?
So she was using the inversion table.
What's that?
Which you lean up against this table, right?
Like you're lying down?
No, you're standing up, right? Standing up. And you lean up against this flat board.
Yeah.
And then you strap in your legs.
Oh, yeah.
And then the weight, your body weight will flip you
It's a
upside
seesaw.
down. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're hanging upside down.
Gotcha.
Right? And
Yeah.
it's supposed to like stretch your spine out and stretch you out, right?
Sure.
So she is on this inversion table. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. The only other person at the gym is in a different part of the gym working out, lifting weights. But the way the gym is set up, they're different rooms. So she's in one room. The only other person at the gym is in another room. So he can't see her. And she's calling out to him, Jason! Jason!
Yeah.
And he can't hear her. Maybe that room has music. Maybe he's got his headphones on, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So this lady who's stuck upside down then has to go to her smartwatch and call 911.
You can do that on the watch?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And she, I guess for, I don't know, motivation, whatever, she was already filming herself for TikTok.
Okay.
Right? On this
Of
inversion
course she
table.
was,
So
yeah.
it recorded the entire 911 call.
Yes. So I wish there was more people at the gym right now, but I'm stuck in this reverse back decompression thing. Not like, I don't know. I just can't get anyone's attention at the gym at Powerhouse Gym in Berea. And I think the thing went too far and I'm just stuck upside down and I cannot get myself right side up. And I can't get it back up. I'm trying to get my buddy's attention, but he's in the other room lifting. And this is so embarrassing.
And in the video, you see she's trying to rock her because she's upside down and she's trying
How
to
does it
rock
normally work, though?
herself.
How do you normally get back up?
You should be able to just rock yourself forward.
Right.
And then your body weight will help get the table from upside down to right side up. Or you should be able to maybe grab the sides, grab the handles, and pull yourself up. But she was in such a position that she couldn't do either of those things.
God, I would never be able to do
Can she just undo the straps and then fall?
No, she couldn't reach. Her arms were a little bit too short.
Because you have to undo your feet.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be able to be upside down and then pull yourself up like a sit-up.
Yeah.
But only a completely your inverted sit-up. You wouldn't be able to do that, Maury.
Oh, my God, no.
No.
So then, 12 minutes later, the cops show up.
And oh dear Lord, my ankles are burning.
Are you ready?
Just easiest rescue ever.
There you go.
So the cops show up and they literally one cop is
unstraps
two.
it? Yeah.
No, there's two
No?
cops,
Yeah.
right? One cop is standing there looking. The other cop just takes his one hand
Yeah.
and pulls the table down so she's right side up.
And that was their day.
And that was it. And then
And
she's
that's
the one
it.
that bends over and undoes the strap around her ankles.
You would be so lightheaded, though. How long was she upside down for?
12 minutes.
Oh, my God.
She was there for 12 full minutes.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello?
Yo, Philip. It's Roz and Mocha.
Oh my God, Roz and Mocha's calling. Shem came through. This is so awesome. Just 92.5.
Yo, Philip reached out to Shem, who then passed on his note to us.
Yeah.
Are you still in the hospital, Philip?
Yeah, I'm actually with my nurse right now getting some blood work done.
Oh,
What are you
okay.
doing in the hospital, man?
I got re-diagnosed with cancer back in November. I had the surgery to remove it on May 31st. I got out of the hospital in about 5 days. My recovery was going really well for about 2 weeks, and then out of nowhere, I stopped being able to keep food or anything down. So They admitted me back for a week. I seemed to be getting okay. Got out for another 2 weeks, and then now since about near the end of I've been here about a month and 4 days now.
Oh, geez, dude. Well, part of the reason why Philip reached out to us was he said he needed a mental uplift. So we wanted to make sure we gave you a shout and just to check in on you, see how you're doing, man.
Actually, I'm doing all right. My nurses have been taking really good care of me, so it hasn't been too bad. I got my laptop here so I can have my streaming, and they got me on this liquid nutrition through an IV so I don't die of like malnutrition. So my energy levels are back up, but I should be out of here by the end of the week, hopefully. And then they'll have another surgery in October to correct what's going on.
Yeah. What are you streaming these days?
I watched Day Shift. I've been rewatching The Orville, that Seth MacFarlane sci-fi show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And just about anything to keep me going.
Okay.
I got on my browser, I have Netflix, Prime Video, and Disney Plus all going at the same time just in case I get bored and want to watch something else.
Oh, wow.
Hey, can we like send you food or something like that? Like, what do you like, gravy?
Honestly, I love all food, but one of the things that's been going on is I can't really eat comfortably anymore.
I know. Can they put it in your drip?
No,
you know they can't do
Like,
that.
can we send you?
No. You can't have the man thinking about burgers and fries and gravy right now.
I will send you burgers, fries, gravy, and a Vitamix. How about that?
No,
you grind it all. You grind it all up, right?
No, they will not allow that in the hospital.
I don't know about that.
And his nurse is probably shaking her damn head right now.
Those Vitamixes are loud as hell too. You can't be stealthy. You can't be stealthy with that.
Yeah. What's that noise in there? Nothing.
Nothing. Are you IVing a burger again, sir? No.
That's my Netflix show that I'm watching. I got the volume on real loud. Oh, buddy.
My nurses would definitely give me grief for that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man, we are sending you so much love, bro, and we can't thank you enough for making us a part of your day, no matter what it is you're going through. And I don't know, man, F cancer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, for sure. And can you guys thank Shem for me? This is so cool that he did this, and thank you guys for calling. I've been a huge fan since you guys first came back.
Sure, man, but we're the ones that called. Like, I can thanks Shem.
Thanks for passing on the note,
yeah,
Shem.
Thanks. Yeah.
And thank you guys for calling. This has definitely made my month.
Oh, buddy. But before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite? And you can't say Shem.
It's got to be Roz. I'm sorry. Mocha, I love you, man, but it's got to be Roz.
Bro, thank God, because I was just like about to roast you in like
You can't. The man has.
Why not?
He's fighting cancer. You can't.
Why did he want us to call if he didn't want to get roasted a little bit?
I was expecting it just a little bit. I mean, it's part of the reason why I love you guys.
Thank you. All right, brother. Listen, I love you too, and I'm sure a lot of other people do. And you take care, okay, brother?
Thank you, guys. I'm definitely going to be calling you soon when I'm better.
Please do.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Anna, how you doing? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi. Good. How are you guys?
Good. How's it going in Vancouver?
It's early.
Yeah. All right. What are you reaching out to us?
I wanted to know whether or not I should rat out my cousin.
Oh, geez, if you should rat out your cousin. You were this. Roz and Mocha Fix My Life. I recently found out that my youngest girl cousin is seeing a boy and has gone all the way with them. She has not told any of her siblings or parents as they are strict and she's afraid. The boy she's seeing does not drive or has a license. And I learned that she's been going to pick him up and dropping him off with her parents' car, but she doesn't have a license either. She downloaded an app called 360 on her parents' phone so she knows where they are at all times. Yikes. And went to drop off the boy. Wow. She has told me not to say anything, but should I tell her siblings since this is a matter of safety now? How old is she?
She's 16.
16.
And how old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay, and how did you find out about all this stuff?
She told me.
Oh, yeah.
She trusts you. She trusts you.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Are you more worried the fact that she's 16 and having sex, or are you more worried the fact that she's driving the car and without a license?
She's driving the car without a license.
Right.
Okay. Have you had that conversation with her?
Not yet. When she told me, I was more in shock.
Yeah.
So, and this was during, like, we were around her siblings. They were, like, within distance, so we didn't, like, get to talk about it as much.
So maybe a conversation with her about her safety, driving without a license is the way to go.
Yeah.
Because she obviously trusts you if she came to you with the information, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And then if you go and rat her out to, like, her siblings or her parents, then you've just destroyed the trust and the relationship that you guys have. And she'll just be pissed at you for the rest of her life. Or until she decides that she wants to forgive you.
Right. Yeah.
I would say when it comes to this kind of thing, ratting out a cousin or a sibling or whatever it is, I think that you need to ask yourself before you consider it, what is your goal in ratting them out?
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to achieve by ratting somebody out?
Because you also have to play this out, right?
Like what do you want to achieve? And when you say, should I rat her out? What are you going to achieve by ratting her out?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that she's okay and that someone's gonna, I guess, like, discipline her if things go.
How do you think it's going to go?
Yeah, it's probably going to go bad.
Yeah, like, play it out. Like, you go to her siblings, you go to her parents, and then at that point, you've kind of, like, cleansed yourself of the situation, and you're leaving her on her own to deal with the backlash from everybody else and leaving her to deal with all that stuff on her own, as opposed to going to her one-on-one and having a conversation and trying to help her, like, figure it out with her.
Yeah, that's very true.
I think that you can sit her down as somebody that she trusts, because obviously she does. And, I would lay it out. She's playing a dangerous game, and the game, and it's not. I'm not talking about the sex. You can't listen. You can't rewind time. You can't put. It's happening, right? But if she gets caught by her parents because she's having sex, that's one thing. But if she gets caught by the cops driving her parents' car with no license, that's something else. And I think that you need to explain to her that she's playing a dangerous game, but don't focus on the sex, because then you're going to sound like her strict parents. I think you need to just, like, what she is doing is potentially future altering for her. And she's obviously able to make her own decisions, but she's really crafty, and downloading an app on the parent's phone and stealing the car, that's the kind of thing that does long-term damage. Right. So I would, if I were you, focus on the car and the driving without a license, and just sort of not even focus on the having sex part. Don't even make it seem like you're going to rat her out for having sex.
Yeah.
Does that help, Anna?
Yeah, that helps a lot. Thank you so much.
Yeah, all right, girl. You have a great day, and thank you for reaching out.
I love you guys.
Oh, we love you right back. Well, real quick, before we let you go,
Yeah.
between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite? Anna in Vancouver.
I love you both.
But
whoever's funniest.
Huh?
What?
I would say Roz.
Oh. I should have said that nicer.
Love you lots, Anna. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life
on Kiss.
Well, August came and went, and a lot went down. Some stuff memorable, some we may have forgot about, but to remind us, Shem from the Roz Mocha Show, executive producer, and the guy responsible for recapping every single month at the end of the month, has put together yet another song. We started this back in January. They have been just bonkers, hit after hit after hit. And he, along with Chris Kelly from right here on Kiss, put together music videos for them. And they go bonkers online. I know you guys are going to debut the music video later today, right?
Actually, right after we play it on the radio.
Really?
We'll have it posted.
So how long have you been doing this? How long have you been recapping? We
started in January.
We did start in January.
We started in January,
Okay, cool.
And I find every month it gets a little bit more challenging, but fun.
Because the month gets more challenging, or?
Well, it's because we have to wait really until the
very
end of the month to even start writing it and then figuring out the video and all that stuff, because things can happen. I always use March as the reference, because we had the video ready and the song ready to go for March, and then Will Smith decided to get a little handsy towards the end of the month.
Yeah, and that happened right at the end of the month.
Right at the end of the month.
That's right.
So here we go to recap. The month of August is our very own show. Oh, nice.
A lot went down this month again. We'll try to recap it now. A lot went down this month again. We'll try to recap it now.
Trump FBI raid. The FBI has executed a search warrant. No more Pete and Kim K.
You know that I think Kanye's clothes stink. He says his fashion, that's what he thinks. Serena is the greatest of all time. What the f*** is wrong with Kevin Federline?
Be nice to me. Oh, Tommy Lee, naughty boy, naughty boy.
A lot went down this month again. We'll try to recap it now. A lot went down this month again. We'll try to recap it now.
House of Dragon on HBO. Roz's Guyanese for sure.
Oh, thanks. I hear the Culture Fest was more like Fire Fest. Lisa L got let go, she was the best. Deepa tried with fruit at the CNE, while Doug Ford was swallowing bees. I just swallowed the bee.
Oh, rest in peace to an Haitian Grease's Sandy.
A lot went down.
Hey! There we go.
Try to recap it now. A lot went down. This one again. We hope we recapped it well.
Fire. I like
that. The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
All right, are you there?
Hi.
All right, hold on before you say anything else.
Roz and Mocha's Vented Moments!
Get it off your chest. Roz and Mocha's Vented Moments. Welcome to it. If this is your first time hearing Roz and Mocha's Vented Moments, this is where you get to call into the show. We won't ask your name. You can be anonymous, and you can just vent. We will give you the stage and the audience, and you can just get it off your chest, because maybe this isn't something you can say to or in front of the people that know you best. Go ahead.
Hello, Roz and Mocha. Being a mom sucks.
Being a mom sucks.
Oh, no. Okay, go for it.
Go for it.
Babies keep you up at night, and you have to do so much for them. And the other thing is, years ago, the both of you made it seem like being a parent was going to be the best thing in the world when it's not.
Wait, the both of us?
Yes, the both of you.
Okay.
Clearly, you didn't hear that episode when I friggin' bawled. Because of the stress of having a newborn at home.
That's before you cried, when Roz was like, oh, yeah, it's perfect, be a parent. If you remember that part. And then you go on maternity leave, and he came back, and then he cried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roz made it seem like it was the best thing in the world, and he lied. Oh, my God, I'm so mad at you, Roz.
Okay. I know we're not supposed to ask questions during Vented Moments, because it's your time to...
But I will defend myself.
But are we allowed to ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Okay, so can you once again go through all the things that make it suck being a parent?
But my kid do not take the boob. So I have to pump and then put it in a bottle and then give it to him. And then my husband decided, okay, I'm going on maternity leave. All he does is sleep. when I'm the one taking care of the kid, morning, noon, and night. All he does is sleep. And then he's so fussy, especially in this heat. Oh, my gosh, I don't know, kids can be so fussy. He's just fussing since yesterday. I finally got him to sleep.
How old is the kid?
2 months.
Okay.
Oh, congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
Blessing, huh?
Yeah, you sound like you love it. Okay.
Yo, why is your husband sleeping so much? He's not helping?
It's so hot out. He's tired. Leave him alone.
Oh, yeah. When you were talking about sleeping all day because it's so hot, were you talking about your baby or are you talking about your husband?
My husband sleeps like all day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like they put him on maternity leave to be useless.
Okay. I don't know how long you've been listening to this show, but my kid's like 12, right? So back in the day when we had Roxy and she was a baby, we went through all of this stuff too, okay? And it sucked. But I will say, by the time Mocha got around to having his kid, and I was like, oh my God, it's so awesome, it's the best. I said that only because you get to a point, okay, where that trauma you go through of having a newborn, it doesn't matter anymore, and you forget about it, and you don't hold it against them.
That's the part I remember the most, when you said, oh my God, it was the best.
Yeah, because it was the best. It was hell on earth. Listen, you think so when we had a newborn in the house, right? We had a newborn. I had just started this job where I was getting up at, I don't even know, like 3:45 a.m. And for the first year of Roxy's life, the first year, 12 months, we were doing a major home renovation and living in the house while it was going on.
Oh, bonkers. Yeah.
Okay? So yeah, it's traumatizing. It's awful, but you forget about it. You go through it, and then other things happen, and you forget about it.
And we've said this to a ton of new moms who have joined us on the show to talk about this exact same thing, right?
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, you're not the only one, okay? Every other mom out there, every other parent out there has gone through the exact same thing that you are going through right now. The sleepless nights, the frustration, being extremely exhausted, not knowing what day it is, not knowing what time it is, not knowing how you're going to get through the day, how you're going to function for the rest of the day and still manage to get a couple of hours of sleep, right? You're not the only one. But what I can say and what Roz can say is that it's going to feel like a long period of time, but this is just a very brief moment in time. And please don't let it get you down, because it will get better, and you are going to love, your eyes are going to open, and you are just going to love everything about being a parent, but it's going to suck for a while.
When you get to the point, okay, where you are going to have a screaming match with a 3.5-year-old because of wet shoelaces, you are going to wish for the days where you were pumping.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to yearn for that sound.
Yeah. You are going to you're going to wish for those days again. Trust me, because you're about it always gets, like, everything is going to get so much better. But when you get to that 3.5, oh my God, the fights you were gonna have, and because you can't reason with them, but they can still talk back to you, and you're, oh my God, you. So what's it like?
And also, it just doesn't end at 3.5. It
No.
continues when they're 4,
Yes.
and when they're 5. Oh boy, when they get to 5, oh
Yes.
girl, we're gonna be talking to you again for Bennett Moments.
Yes, we will. Yes,
And I got a boy.
Does it make you feel better though to get it out there and just to talk to other people about it?
Yeah, and you guys are the best to talk to about it.
Yeah.
Not that lazy ass husband of yours, eh?
Yeah.
Exactly. And when I'm up at night, I listen to you guys, and that's how I pass out in the mornings.
Yeah. No, you're great. So why don't you get your lazy ass husband to do some stuff?
Oh, I'll try. I will wake him up, and he'll do some stuff, and then he'll come into the room and be like, "Oh, I got him down."
Oh,
So it's like he wants me to tell him, "Oh, I'm so proud of you for getting the baby down."
Yeah. Thanks for being a parent.
Exactly.
Right? You know what I mean? You don't get rewarded for being a parent. Sorry.
Oh, he's so tired.
Guys. Jesus.
Thank you for reaching out, sending you lots of love, and congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Welcome to it, everybody.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Something to look forward to going into a long weekend.
Is anybody working this week? Because I'm starting to get the feeling that we should take in this week off. I'm starting to get the feeling that nobody works this week in between last
work.
weekend and Labor Day. Not a lot of people. There's not a lot. This is a big vacation week.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, see you, Maury. Hey, how you doing, Maury?
I barbecued.
Okay.
You could have just said fine.
Okay, fine.
What did you barbecue? You better have a story. Is it good?
No, well, no. But although I love barbecuing because I meet new friends.
Right.
So while you're there,
You meet new friends or you made new friends?
Isn't it the same thing?
Sure. Now, are they friends? Do you make plans to see each other afterwards,
God, no.
or these are just barbecue friends
Barbecue
that you
buddies.
see when you're up there? Barbecue buddies.
Yeah. Because there's 3 barbecues. So
Now, I'm wondering, when they go back down to their condo, and then when they go to work the next day, do they refer to you as a barbecue buddy, or are you just referring to
I don't
them?
think they refer to me at all. I'm
Okay.
sure they forgot about me by the time they got back downstairs.
So anyway, let's get to your brand new friends.
Well, because you're all standing there, facing the wall, barbecuing, kind of like when you're at the urinal.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, so you're just chit-chatting.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to just stand up there, drinking my beer and chatting.
Just like with dudes?
Yeah.
Like hanging out with dudes?
Yeah.
What was everybody
that's
cooking?
fun.
The guy next to me was cooking 4 hamburgers.
Yeah.
The other guy was cooking chicken.
Yeah.
And I was cooking 4 lobster tails and zucchini and salmon.
What kind of money you got? You making be able to buy lobster tails to barbecue.
You can buy them. I buy the frozen ones from PC.
Okay. And do you find that you get judged though? Like, I don't know if I
Oh,
would.
no. They both were like, oh, lobster tails.
No, I just mean about your technique and how you grill and all that stuff.
Oh, I don't show anyone. I
'cause-
lift quick, flip, and then lower the lid.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Same technique in the bathroom. Right? You know what I mean? So you don't. So you hide what's going on in there, huh?
No, because
I
more
wondered
often
about
than not,
that.
when I lift the lid, there's like these massive flames going on, and it's a mess.
Right. No. Do you feel judged though? Like, do you feel insecure when you're up there barbecuing? Because I think that would be a thing for a lot of people.
I absolutely do, because I was watching Hamburger Guy, and I was studying what he was doing.
Watching who?
The guy cooking 4 hamburgers.
Okay, yeah.
What's his name? He's your friend now.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have absolutely. I just know he lives on the 11th floor.
They're
and-
just barbecue buddies.
Yeah.
Hamburger guy and
Chicken dude.
and Red Mo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, lobster tail is what they call
Lobster
you.
Mo.
Yeah, lobster. Okay, so you're looking at hamburger guy, and how's his grilling technique?
It is exactly what you said to do.
Which is
he put the burgers down.
Yeah.
Did not flip them. Like, he only flipped them once. Like, he
Right.
wasn't constantly flipping.
Right.
Flipped it again.
But I don't cook burgers on a barbecue though.
No, but
So
you've
he didn't
talked
do- he
about
didn't
this
do
before.
He didn't do exactly what I told him.
No, but
to
you've
do.
told this before.
Yeah, but
like,
not
you
on a grill though.
No, but you've said this. If you're barbecuing hamburgers, here's what you do.
Yeah, but no, I didn't say if you're barbecuing hamburgers. I've never said if you're barbecuing hamburgers. I said if you're cooking hamburgers.
Oh, well, then I take everything
Okay,
back.
so anyway, so you're being judged. So you keep your lid closed.
Yes,
right?
always.
And then you open it up like a little tiny bit, see what's going on in there, and then you shut it back down again.
And because I also know I'm being judged for what I use to flip, because I use salad tongs all the time.
Oh my God, dude! You don't even have barbecue tongs?
No, I use salad tongs.
But you use the barbecue like so much.
I know, but
you can
like-
go to Dollarama and get a
buy
set
a
of
kit.
Yeah, and get a full
You buy a
barbecue
kit for My dad gave me a kit.
And what happened to it?
The tongs are too long.
Too long?
They're supposed to be, so you don't butt up your hands.
So I use the salad tongs.
Okay, yeah, okay. And so you're in there with salad tongs.
Flipping the salmon, flipping the zucchinis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then closing the lid quickly.
Wow. See,
So when you guys were all up there, so who got there first?
I was first.
You were first, and then who showed up second?
Hamburger dude.
Okay, and then who? So the hamburger dude, and then chicken guy,
Chicken
and then
guy.
what was the order of people who left?
Hamburger dude left first,
Yeah.
then chicken dude, then me.
So do you start the conversation or no?
I started it because
What'd you-
I
of
thought
course you
Hamburger dude was turning off my barbecue from behind.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, what are you doing? And that was our icebreaker.
Yeah. Accusing him of something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Jesus, man. So how was dinner though? Good?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Enjoyed it? Yeah.
Because I turned it all into a salad.
Yeah. Does Matthew come down and like look at you differently when after you cook like a big meal like that? Like, is it hot for him?
No, he always says the exact same thing.
Which is what?
This better be cooked.
Oh, wow.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
A lot of kids are moving into their dorms this weekend. My brother's moving into his dorm on Saturday.
Where's your brother going?
He is going to Milton, some college in Milton.
Milton?
Yeah.
What college is there in Milton?
Hold on a second. Doesn't your family, like your dad and your mom and your stepmom, sorry, and your two brothers, from where your brother's going to school, isn't it like 20 minutes? A 20-minute drive from where they live?
But he's going to Fanshawe.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's in London.
London. Yeah, he's moving into a dorm. He's going to stay on dorm.
Man, you know nothing about your family, huh?
You did nothing.
Nothing. I know he's moving in on Saturday.
Oof, going to London, man. That first year in London.
He's going to have, he's going to have the time of his life.
You think?
Yo, isn't your bro, it's Daniel, right?
Daniel. And Matthew
Isn't
and
he
I
a
were-
stud, too? He's like an athlete. He's got abs.
Oh, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
He needs to, he could be cast for Love Island.
He's like the perfect co-ed, huh?
Okay, weird thing to say about your own brother.
I know. I know. Yeah, it's weird.
Well, Matthew and I talked about it. Like, we're like, do you think, that he's already had,
Whoa, hey now, come on.
No, like girlfriends or whatever. And
Yeah. He's going to college.
I know. And I said to Matthew, I'm like, honestly, the first week at college, he's going to be like a party animal.
Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he will be. You didn't live at school, did you?
Nah.
No. Did you? Did you go to college? You went to college, Maury.
Yeah, I went to Humber.
You didn't live there though.
No.
No. Did you live at school, Shem?
No.
No?
Well, I mean, I lived at school. I was there all the time studying like a nerd.
But not a
you
dorm.
didn't-
I'm the only one that lived in a dorm.
Did you really? Oh, yeah, that's right. You did.
But I only did like 1 year college. And then I was, but yeah, no, I lived
Do
in
you remember first week? Yeah, I mean, you don't even remember yesterday.
I mean, do I
What is
remember?
dorm life like?
It was
Is
wild.
everything like what the TV shows and movies
It was wild.
depict?
It was wild. I have a couple of like real crazy memories of being woken up in like early morning, right? You'd get up to go pee or you'd get up to brush your teeth. I always woke up early. And all you would hear as you walked down the hall was behind the other doors, because they were single rooms. You didn't have roommates, right? And all you would hear as you walked down the hall early in the morning was the sound of duct tape being ripped.
Duct tape?
Like duct tape.
Why?
Because what guys would do is everybody had duct tape in their room, and they would wake up early in the morning and duct tape all the seams around their door and then down to the floor. So when they smoked weed, the smell didn't get out.
Right. That's also a fire hazard.
Also, yeah.
What? They didn't have no windows?
Yeah, they did. Huge windows.
So you just open the window?
You would go to the window and open the window, but you would duct tape the door so it wouldn't get out, right? Because you were allowed to smoke cigarettes in there at the time.
Yeah.
Like that's how
Really?
long ago I went to college. Right? Like, yeah, you can smoke. You can.
I don't think you can now.
No, you can't.
No, definitely
not at
not.
all. No. Like I remember when I moved in, there was like a college issued ashtray like on my desk.
Like with the college logo on it?
No joke. No joke.
Really?
Yeah, no joke. No joke.
Wow,
yeah,
how
yeah.
considerate.
Yeah, that's what I thought, right?
Like if you're gonna smoke in here, like might as well just smoke on a school ashtray.
But the internet didn't exist then. Like nobody had the internet, right?
Yeah.
But you had cable TV, a single bed.
Like a hot plate?
And no, you had a common room. I had a microwave in my room. But,
Okay.
you know,
But like
that
a
was-
kitchenette
but
and stuff?
No, you just had like a full kitchen in the common area.
Got it.
But
Was
yeah,
it well maintained? Or
it
I
was
assume
wild,
like
though.
I assume it wasn't.
It was wild.
Like, so was everyone's doors open? You'd walk by seeing people making out?
Yeah,
and-
that's when I told that story. But the guy who, I don't know what his real name was, but they call him Farmer. And he walked around with like a cassette player. And every time he walked into your room, he would press play. And he always he had his own soundtrack.
Amazing.
Like, so he had like a theme song. So when he walked into your room, like he hit play. He would stand out your door, hit play. You would hear it. And he would wait like 3 or 4 seconds and then walk in. Like he'd play himself in
This
with his
sounds
own
like the
theme
time
song.
of the life.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Secrets.
Oh, jeez.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Hey, Mocha.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's do the news.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
News break.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan has joined the cast of The Boys for season 4.
Oh, yeah.
Do you watch that show yet?
I do not.
You do not. Bro.
I know.
I know.
It's
I
on my
showed you the
list.
wiener scene, though. Yeah, you watched that.
I watched that scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of all the scenes for you to show me, right?
Oh, but that show is full of them.
Of scenes like that?
Yeah. Like they went to, what's that place called?
Because Shem, you watch that show, right?
I love.
Yeah. Herogasm. That was that's the big
God.
giant party that they go to every year. Where the guy, one of the soups, that's what they call them, soups. One of the soups has a. He can answer. When we talk about when how some things on superheroes are huge, right?
Yeah.
So this guy's is huge.
Okay.
Right. And he can answer the door with it without him actually being at the door.
You're talking about what I think you're talking about?
What?
You're talking about what I think you're talking about?
Yeah, of course. Like, why do you got to make me clarify? Why can't I just
I wasn't sure.
You weren't sure. Anyway, so he can answer the door with it.
Bravo, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he could be like in the backyard.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
yeah, yes. That's his superpower.
Wow.
It's so gross.
Great power.
Oh, it's so gross. The
With
whole
great
show
power
is so
comes
gross.
great responsibility.
Bro, the whole show is so. You got to get on that show. The whole show is so gross, but it's great. But Jeffrey Dean Morgan, looking forward to that because I know a lot of fans of Jeffrey Dean Morgan from everything he's done, but also especially his character in Walking Dead. So no word on who he's going to play in The Boys season 4, but he will be part of the cast, which is kind of dope.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You want to hear Heather Morris from Glee tell a totally what could possibly and is most likely not true story about J-Lo and Virgos?
Virgos?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
I have a funny story about, I think it's Virgos.
It's Virgo season.
It's Virgo season. Let's divulge.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez held an audition for dancers for one of her tours. This was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was not, most of the time, a dance audition, you're not getting paid. You've been there since 10 a.m. and you're auditioning until 6 p.m. So it was the end of the audition. They had just been through rounds and rounds of cuts. She wasn't there the entire time. She came in the last part of it to like see the dancers that were left, meet everybody. She walks in the room. I wasn't there, so this is hearsay, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She walks in the room and she said, thank you so much. You guys have worked so hard. By a show of hands, if there are any Virgos in the room, can you just raise your hand? So a bunch of Virgos raised their hand.
And she shot them on sight.
Shot them on sight.
What did she do? Did they have to leave?
She whispered to her assistant.
No.
She looked at them and she said, thank you so much for coming.
Get out of here! Oh my God!
And they had to leave after a full day of auditioning for Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, come on.
You
I
think,
don't
you
believe
think
that.
you think Jennifer Lopez kicked out all the Virgos? I do.
No.
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Are people that into
I do.
astrology and
Yeah.
like the personality traits of your zodiac sign?
Yep.
To be
Yep.
like, I'm a this, I could never work with a that?
Yep. 100%. Also, whoever was doing this podcast, Heather Morris is telling a great story. She gets right to the end, and the guy like jumps in and tries to and like ruins the punchline.
Yeah.
I can't talk to people. I flick that guy in the ear.
Out of here! Oh my God!
First of all, no, that part was good. That part was good. That part was good.
Oh my God!
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Snoop launched a YouTube channel for kids called Doggyland. Here's Snoop explaining the channel.
Doggyland, to me, would be a 3D animated cartoon series designed for kids. I say preschoolers, toddlers, and eventually kids of all ages because it's so influential, it's so educational, and it's so fundamentally smart the way we put it together with song, dance, and education. Bow Wizzle is the character that I voice. He's the big brother, mentor, looks after all of the young pups. Great director, great singer, but most importantly, he's a phenomenal rapper. And you know the kids love rapping. So when he takes the lead and starts it off, they love to follow his lead, and he makes it fun, he makes it cool, and he makes it easy to learn. So Bow Wizzle is a great version of Snoop Dogg, a greater version.
I'll tell you the thing I love about Snoop is the same thing I love about Cube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those two, Snoop and Cube, were like hard, right?
Oh.
They were hard. And as they got older, like Cube started doing like family comedies where he's like the clumsy dad and stuff like this, right? And Snoop's doing kid stuff. Like there was a point where they realized that there was a whole other way to just be that. And those are two individuals that if you years ago put money down on in that world, who were the two that would definitely not be playing the clumsy dad in a bad comedy and the guy who would have a YouTube channel directly for children would be Cube and Snoop, right?
Yo, for real. For real.
But I love that they are both in that world. I love it.
Here's a clip of Snoop's actual show, Doggyland.
Oh, Bow Wizzle, I love your braids. I wish my hair could grow like that.
Thanks, but if you had braids, we wouldn't be able to see those big, awesome ears of yours.
That's right. We're all different, and that's what makes us special. Everybody's different, and that's okay. Everyone is different.
I'm into this. I'm gonna put this on for my 5-year-old.
Did you see it? It's like it's beautifully done.
Is it really?
It's like bright colors and stuff. It's really good.
No, it's crazy. And it always happens when somebody has a kid, right? Like you can be hard until you have a kid. That's when, do you remember that the big sort of show, Sesame Street always had celebrity sort of guest stars, and then that kind of like went away for a little while. But it was when Yo Gabba Gabba came out.
Mm-hmm.
When Yo Gabba Gabba came out, the list of guests, like celebrity guest stars that did that show, and it was all people who were like, oh my God, I have to do something that my kid can actually watch.
Yeah.
And Yo Gabba Gabba, like they had guest stars on that show.
I think one of the most popular episodes is when they had R.I.P. Biz Markie when he appeared on the show.
Yes.
And I remember that clip went pretty crazy.
Yeah. Hold on.
Shem.
Yo.
Yeah, they've had Jason Bateman, Jack Black, Andy Samberg, Tony Hawk, Elijah Wood, Sarah Silverman, and Bill Hader.
Yeah.
To name a few.
Isn't that crazy? Anthony Bourdain was on Yo Gabba Gabba.
was he really?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So anyway, that's Snoop's YouTube channel called Doggyland.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
VMAs last night. So much to talk about. Let's start with Johnny Depp showed up, controversially showing up at the VMAs. I guess everybody was sort of wondering, because after the trial concluded with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, like, he has been working. He immediately went on tour with Jeff Beck and like did an art show, and he won a poetry competition, I think, and like all this other stuff. But what was going to be the sort of mainstream television thing to welcome Johnny back? And oddly, it was the MTV VMAs, where at the beginning of the show, you know, their statue is a moon man.
Yeah.
So they had a moon man like floating across the stage like an actual moon man, but inside the helmet was Johnny Depp's
It was
face.
throughout the whole show.
Oh, was it?
Throughout the whole show.
So Johnny Depp's face was inside this moon man. Like, it wasn't actually Johnny Depp,
Oh,
but like
okay.
his face, like they superimposed him talking and stuff like this
Yeah.
inside the moon man. I don't know. But anyway, here's a little bit of Johnny Depp from the VMAs.
I just want you guys to know that I'm available for birthdays, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, weddings, wakes, any old thing you need. Anything. You name it. So, I'm also a dentist. I represent Queens, she was raised out.
So did he actually like show up though, or that
No,
was it?
no,
That
it
was
all-
like the extent of it.
It was all
It was
pre-recorded,
probably,
right?
yeah, it was not live. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then he...
No, I didn't know if like at any point during the evening if he popped up on stage.
No, he was just the moon man from the sky.
Yeah, and then at some point in the show, he said, "And you know what? I needed the work," which is funny because he hasn't stopped working since the trial. But anyway, so MTV was like the sort of first mainstream, but the reaction to it, like anyway, I mean, sorry, I shouldn't say the reaction to it. The reaction on Twitter to it was very mixed. With some people, I don't think anybody was really loving the fact that he was there, but there was a lot of people that were disliking the fact that he was there. So. Where are we here? Jack Harlow. So again, I'm only like 2 weeks into knowing that Jack Harlow's a rapper and not a country singer,
because he played his songs on our show.
because he really looks like a country singer. I only saw a picture of the man, right? I just assumed he was a country singer. Tell me he doesn't look like a country singer.
He doesn't look like a country
He
singer.
looks like a
Very
country
much
singer.
Jack Harlow?
Jack
No, he doesn't.
Harlow looks like a country
He does
singer.
not in my
Screams
opinion.
rapper, bro.
That's here's what?
That hair screams rapper.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
that
you're
curly
nuts.
hair.
No, it does not. Nothing about He had a black sequin shirt on. That's a country shirt. Anyway, so I'm happy Jack Harlow is in the career that he is. He sounds like he's doing real well.
He's got a wicked song. I mean,
know he does.
Number one hit
I
first
know.
class.
Listen, what I'm saying is that I didn't put the song together with the guy. Okay,
Gotcha.
I didn't understand they were the same guy. I only saw pictures of Jack Harlow, and he looked like he was a country singer to me. Right? I knew he was famous, right? I didn't know what a song was. Anyway, so his track First Class sampled Fergie's 2006 smash Glamorous.
I've been a throw up the sex in a and I can put you in
First Class. Oh, I love this song. His album is so good.
And then Fergie, in all her Fergalicious glory, walked out on stage and did this.
Nice. Oh man, that Fergie album. Like every song she released, including this one, Glamorous, just number one.
Did it age well though? Like, is it still?
Oh God, yeah.
No, I don't think so.
It's nice to hear every now and then, but it's not one of those.
It's in the Sex and the City movie.
Yeah, I think. When did the Sex and the City movie come out, Maury?
But we still watch that.
No, we don't. No, because I think that Fergie was in one of those categories where, like, you know, that song at that time was a smash because it was very much of that time. But that stuff,
I think that
stuff
album was-
dated. It just got dated
When was
so
that album?
fast.
Shem? Was that like 06, 05, 06?
Well, Glamorous was 06.
Yeah, so the
Right?
album was in and around that time.
Yeah, but
And
like
then
when
Nicki
you would,
Minaj shouts out Fergie during her acceptance speech.
because I think that like, when you listen to Fergie, what hits you is like nostalgia,
Of course.
as opposed to, my God, that song still slaps, right? Yeah, which is
2006.
2006.
And then your country friend Jack Harlow ended up co-hosting the entire show.
Yeah, how did he do? I didn't watch the show. He did all right?
No jokes or anything. Like pretty basic.
No jokes?
No.
How do you co-host a show with no jokes? I don't know.
Or you just didn't think he was funny?
No, he didn't do any jokes.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn. Catherine was telling me they're in Iceland, and they went for dinner at this place. And you know, when you ever been in like at a restaurant or in a setting where you're dealing with somebody where they're very funny, but your humor does not align in any way, so they just continue to be funny, and you don't get any of their jokes.
Like more.
Right? Like, so you think that they're being serious, right? Like, so all throughout dinner, apparently, this guy was just like dropping jokes. And Catherine just would think that he was being serious. And then dessert came, they ordered dessert, and she's there with Roxy, and he brings out one giant oversized spoon, right? And puts it in front of Roxy, and then reaches in his like pocket and pulls out a little teeny tiny spoon and puts it in front of Catherine, right? Hilarious. And Catherine picks up the spoon. She's like, oh my God, where did you get this? I can't wait to use this.
Oh my God.
And then he reaches down, picks up the little spoon, puts it back in his pocket, and walks away.
Oh no.
And this went on all dinner.
I would have had the
apparently.
time of my life.
She didn't understand the comedy.
No, she had no idea.
It was laid out for you right there.
Thank you. Big spoon, little spoon, right? The kid gets the big spoon. The mom gets the little spoon. It's hilarious. We all laugh. Then you both get 2 regular spoons, okay?
Totally.
Thanks.
Yeah, and that's the joke that waiter, it kills every single time.
That's what he told her. He's like, I do this with like husbands and wives and moms and kids and fathers and whatever. He's like, this kills. And she's like, yeah, but where did you get that spoon? I really want one.
Oh, no.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Britney Spears over the weekend throws up just like on YouTube, like a 22-minute video talking about the conservatorship, and then just like deletes it. Like that's what Brit does. She has for a long time now dropped like bombs or photos or whatever it was, and then it goes up and it lives there for a little while, and then I'm going to pull it down. But it was like on YouTube. It was like a real wild thing. So this is clip number 1 is where it starts, and Britney sort of, lays out her initial feelings about the conservatorship. Listen to this.
I haven't honestly shared this openly too as well, because I've always been scared of the judgment and definitely the embarrassment of the whole thing, period, and the skepticism and the cynical people of what and their opinions of what people would actually think. I do think I'm in a place now where I'm a little bit more confident that I can be willing to share openly my thoughts and what I've been through, because I haven't really had that outlet to share completely openly for so long, just scared of judgments, thoughts of other people and what they think or what they may say. And I think it's crucial for my heart and my head to be able to speak openly about it as if anyone else would.
And then she goes on to talk about her memories of the Vegas residency and how it was just the farthest thing from normal for her.
I do remember working, and I got to a point where, because my pride in my 30s, I have to live under my father's rules, and, the dancers are playing and drinking and having fun at nights in Vegas, and I couldn't do anything. And I remember just being like, my performances, I know, were horrible. Like, I even wore wigs, and all the dancers were doing all these nice, sexy head flip turns, and I had conditioner treatment in my hair and like these little caps over my head, and just during a whole show getting conditioner treatments just with wigs on, because I was just like a robot. Honestly, I didn't give a f anymore, because I couldn't go where I wanted to go. I couldn't have the nannies that I wanted to have. I couldn't have cash. And it was just demoralizing. So I was kind of like in this conspiracy thing of people claiming and like treating me like a superstar, but yet they treated me like nothing.
Oh my God.
Crazy, right? Here she is talking about the Free Britney movement. 7, sorry.
I did work 7 days a week. No weekends were off. They monitored what I ate. From 8 to 6 I work. Sometimes at 9 o'clock I'd be able to watch a movie. Finally, the owner of the whole facility that I was always texting to try to be able to go somewhere, just get out of the house, that place somehow, he had to let me go because the Free Britney campaign came out with all the pink T-shirts. I saw it on a lot of the morning shows, and people by word of mouth, and I think just by my fans knowing by heart that something was up. I remember one of the guys were on an interview on the street, and he said, you know what, I could be totally wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll be really, really embarrassed and I'll just go have a drink somewhere. He said, but I do feel like they're doing something to her right now, and I'm not surely what it is, but that's what my heart says. But the whole thing that made it really confusing for me is these people are on the street fighting for me, but my sister and my mother aren't doing anything. To me, it was like they secretly, honestly liked me being the bad one, like I was messed up, and they kind of just liked it that way. Otherwise, why weren't they outside my doorstep saying, baby girl, get in the car, let's go?
Oh, man.
And we'll end with one more because the thing with this was Brittany. She posted just on YouTube. She like a 22-minute just monologue of her talking about the conservatorship and then deleted it. And the thing that made that whole platform and the way she did it and why she did it sort of like real punk is that everybody was waiting for Brittany to say all this stuff in front of somebody really huge, like in a massive interview on a massive platform. And here's Brittany talking about exactly that. Clip 9.
And again, I get nothing out of sharing all of this. I have offers to do interviews with Oprah and so many people, lots of money, but it's insane. I don't want any of it. For me, it's beyond a sit-down proper interview. I had no contact in that place for so long, and my heart would just want to stand up in my family's faces and scream and cry and throw a tantrum and go back in time and do exactly what I wanted to do at those times. Yeah, and might even spit in their faces.
Ooh.
Why? Because the pain my family gave me, sitting me there all day and not being able to use my feet, as they watch their grandchildren run bases to base in a family neighborhood, as if I'm dead or I don't exist, honestly makes me look up and say, how the did they get away with it?
Crazy, huh?
Wow.
Do we know, like, and was she alone when she did this video more? It was just like her sitting there?
Yeah, one of the, like, her typical videos where she selfie films.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Because I think everybody was, and I'm not saying that she's not going to do a big interview, but it really doesn't sound like she's going to do a big interview.
Doesn't sound like she's interested at all.
Well, she's got a book coming out too, right? Now, I don't know when that book is going to be released, probably sometime in like 2023, maybe, right? Depending on how long it takes to put it all together. So I think that you may see her do all those types of interviews then.
Yeah.
But right now, like, I kind of love that she just went on YouTube and
did her
just
thing.
like, and just let it all out.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So let's get into this Lizzo and Aries Spears stuff. So Aries Spears, where do we know him from? What's he famous for?
He was on Mad TV.
Mad TV, comic, right?
Yeah, and he does like a ton of impressions.
So
Really good.
he was doing an interview on the Art of Dialogue podcast, and Lizzo came up, and then Aries Spears went on to talk about Lizzo's weight, and the first half is like, you know, disparaging, just, you know, goofing on her. And then the second half is that his problem with the sort of like overall idea of obesity. So here is a little bit of the Aries Spears remarks.
So you know somebody that actually made good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her, yo? Like, as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like an emoji. She's got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body on like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't the most in shape in the world, but I still, you know, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble. You know what kills me about women is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. Yes, queen, slay, queen. Yes, queen, slay. Yeah, girl, your confidence. Diabetes. Heart problems, heart disease, cholesterol. You all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister, you know, when it come to that ridiculous. But if you really gave, why wouldn't you go, black girl, we love you, we love your confidence, boo-boo, but this ain't it. This ain't it. That's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all want to be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's treadmill time.
So Lizzo's fans went in on Aries Spears, and I guess what he gathered was that the shots that he was taking weren't based on really anybody, pulling apart what he had said, and that he was then attacked for being overweight. And so Aries then responds to the Lizzo fans.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Aries Spears. I had to put the Yankee on for this one. Listen, I know I'm trending right now because of the Lizzo joke. And I just want to say, man, a lot of you women are funny, with the critiques. I ain't funny. I'm fat, unattractive. No woman wants me. They always try to hurt you with what works for you the most. That's what they try to hurt. That's like you break up and you go, that's why you got a little wee-wee and you can't but you've been with him for years. I'm 32 years in this game and I ain't funny. I'm 32 years in this game and I ain't never got no. That's hilarious. Y'all don't deal in logic and sense. You deal in emotion and anger. Come with something that's not subjective. Me being unfunny, unattractive, that's not a fact. That's subjective. Stop leading with emotion and anger and come with facts. You heard me? DM me for the link to the Spears and Steinberg podcast. And if there's any women out there that want to give me some for some of this, holla at me.
Damn.
So at the VMAs, so this all went on before the VMAs. And did you see Lizzo's dress at the VMAs? It looked like a pair, I don't know, it was like a giant sort of blueberry thing, and her arms were through it with gloves of the same color. It's the most
Lizzo thing?
No, it's just like
because she's known for her extravagant outfits.
It was a beautiful color, right? It was a beautiful color. But did she wear that inside?
No,
too?
she did not.
She did not. Okay, that's a red carpet only dress. Okay, cool. It looked like the dress was the size of a car. It was this monster sort of poofy giant.
How many
thing.
people did she need to help maneuver?
You would have to think a lot. I don't even know how Lizzo got to the awards show in that dress.
People,
I've never seen a dress like this before. It was
incredible.
incredible.
Do you think maybe the dress was there? She obviously didn't show up, or did she show up? Hop out of the limo.
She showed up.
That dress.
She showed up
in that dress.
Yeah, she showed up in that
you got to see the
dress.
pictures of it. So anyway, so this all went down before Lizzo hit up the VMAs, and then so Lizzo's on stage at the VMAs and says this without sort of saying Aries Spears' name or saying that this is specifically about the remarks, but I think that we can all draw conclusions here.
And now, to the bitches that got something to say about me in the press.
And she's gearing up right here.
You know what? I'm not going to say nothing. They be like, Lizzo, why don't you clap back? Why don't you clap back? Because winning.
So anyway, so that was that controversy.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Another controversy over the weekend was footage came out from Ben and Jen's wedding where Ben Affleck is sitting in the sort of middle of the dance floor and Jen is singing Can't Get Enough of You to him. And so that footage came out. And a fan posted it, and then Jennifer Lopez commented, it got in the comments of the video and said, this was taken without permission, period. Whoever did it took advantage of our private moment. I don't know where you all are getting it from because we had NDAs, which are non-disclosure agreements, and asked everyone not to share anything from our wedding. That is our choice to share. And then she goes on to say, anything I put out private is on the J-Lo, her website, and it's ready to share with fans, which I do when I'm ready to do so. This was stolen without our consent and sold for money. The fan then deleted the post, quote, out of respect for Bennifer, and shared a new post of a screen image of J-Lo's comments. And then she wound up liking that. But
do you think maybe it wasn't a guest and somebody who worked the event? Like a caterer,
but you have
waiter,
to
waitress.
See, if you're a guest at a Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck wedding and you pull out your phone, nobody's going to really say anything. But you're in a room full of people who are that famous. Like, I would say that if somebody from the wait staff pulled out their phone, somebody would say something. Somebody would know. That's not normal.
Yeah,
that's not normal for one of the waiters to whip out a phone and start filming somebody's wedding.
I'd be surprised if they were allowed to keep their phones in the first place, too, right? Like the wait staff.
Yeah, so it was I'm sure it was a +1. Somebody's +1.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's always on ratchet +1s.
The dirty +1.
The one that's like new in there, like doesn't come out to all the things.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I got this wedding this weekend. You want to go?
Yeah. There's probably somebody who at some point, months ago, met somebody who's close to Ben Affleck through like business or whatever.
Yeah.
And, and this person, sucked it up and just developed this relationship with whoever it was.
Yeah.
Probably hates him, all this stuff, or hates her, whoever it is. And then some guy sneaks his way into the wedding as a +1, shoots a video. It's always the awful +1.
Bro.
Always.
This could be a Netflix show.
I know it should be a Netflix show.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Chris Rock said that he turned down an offer to host next year's Academy Awards. To host, because I guess they were trying to they offered.
Awesome.
He said he turned it down. He said going back would be like returning to the scene of the crime. So he said this on stage Sunday night when he was in Phoenix, and the way he said it has everybody like... There's a lot of people that are like, well, it's jokes like that get you slapped, Chris.
What?
Although
What'd he
no
say?
joke should get somebody slapped. Let's just say that right there. So Chris said that he turned down the Oscar to host. He turned the offer to host the Oscars, saying that going back to an award ceremony would be like returning to the scene of a crime. It would be like asking Nicole Brown Simpson to go back to the restaurant where she left her eyeglasses before being killed. That's a terrible joke.
Wow, more things is hilarious.
It's a terrible joke. It's a terrible joke.
No.
Chris also said that he refused a Super Bowl commercial based around, I guess, this. They were going to do something, but he didn't say what company that was for.
I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of organizations and companies have reached out to him since.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey, we have this idea.
Did he write that Nicole joke, or do you think he came up with that on the fly?
It was on the fly. According to reports, he said he was just riffing with the audience.
That's
he knew what he was going to say. Though. Chris Rock knows every word that he's going to say. But I mean, it's a little old. Like to do a Nicole Brown Simpson joke in 2022. Like
a lot of people got to look that up.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh God, why'd I look that up? Right?
Well, no, but if you're going to make like it's old enough that it can be funny.
Well, yeah.
See, I mean, just as a comedian, like I mean,
here we go.
I'm okay with Titanic jokes because it's long ago.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. Also, Titanic didn't happen.
What?
I'm joking, Maureen. Ricky Gervais. So we know that Ricky Gervais is doing a tour, and he has upped his security after the Dave Chappelle incident in Los Angeles and after Salman Rushdie was stabbed on stage doing a talk in upstate New York. So he's upped his security on stage. Something else that Ricky Gervais has done is he's banned audience members in club shows from having ice in their drinks because he finds the sound distracting.
I can see that.
Shut up. No
but
way.
if you're at the end of your drink, when the ice goes back to the bottom of the cup, that can make a lot of noise.
Yeah. I understand banning straws because you don't want to be on stage with some, when you get like right down at the end, that sound, right? I understand banning straws, but banning ice, I guess maybe shaking it, right? It sticks to the side of the glass and you shake it off and stuff like that.
Well, then you're not a professional. If you can't block that out of your mind.
Fair enough.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It's official. Meg Thee Stallion is joining the MCU.
What?
I said it's official. Meg Thee Stallion is joining the MCU.
Like as a character?
So Meg Thee Stallion last summer shot a cameo for She-Hulk Attorney at Law, which is going to air during this this season.
What episode? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Makes sense.
Okay. So Meg says, I don't feel like I'm only going to be an actress. I feel like I'm also going to be a director, and I'm also going to be a producer. So Meg Thee Stallion looking to break into Hollywood.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Last night at the U.S. Open, it could have been, there was a ton of stars there, and everybody had thought, hey, maybe this is going to be Serena Williams' last time on a court because this is it for her. She wound up winning, which is great.
Bro, I saw, they said 23,000 people just for her match.
Yeah.
And that's not including the crowd that showed up outside of the stadium because they had screens set up for everyone to watch.
Right. Everybody wanted to be there, and then here she is winning.
Again, Williams. 2 sets to love. 6-3,
A dance and a smile at the end, and we'll see the twirl now. No swan song this evening in Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Damn, now she's back at it again on like Wednesday.
She is, yeah. So here is, after the match, Serena talking to her good friend Gayle King.
What made you decide now, at this time, that it was time for you?
It's been such a hard decision, because...
Was it a hard decision? I was wondering.
Yeah, it's been a very hard decision because I think when you're passionate about something and you love something so much, it's always hard to, walk away. Sometimes I think it's harder to walk away than to not. And that's been the case for me. And so I've been trying to decide for a little while what to do.
But you clearly still love this game.
I do.
Part of your DNA, yeah.
Yeah, I do. Also, I love it because it keeps you fit, So that's a bonus. But I was just like, all right, well, I think now's the time. I just have a family and, so it's
Hello, family.
There's other chapters in life, and I call it evolution.
I know, Serena. You said do not use the R word. Look at Olympia.
There we go. So that is Serena Williams. She plays again when?
I think it's on Wednesday.
Wednesday tomorrow night.
Did she also talk to Gayle about how she's going to be doing a match with her sister coming up, too?
Oh, is she?
Yeah, a one and done.
Yeah. Oh, it's a doubles thing? Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, no, yeah, not against her sister. I
thought, man, that's a weird way to go out.
Like a battle?
Slaughtering your sister?
Against your sister?
Jeez.
Oh, no.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Carol Burnett was trending all day yesterday at 89 years old.
She die?
No, she didn't. So Saturday Night Live tweeted out, who do you want to host SNL? Let us know in the replies. And overwhelmingly, everybody jumped on Carol Burnett. Everybody overwhelmingly jumped on the idea of having Carol Burnett host SNL. People did not jump on Carol Burnett.
Right.
I apologize. And so that's why Carol Burnett was trending yesterday, because I guess people rediscovered maybe Carol Burnett from Better Call Saul because she has that cameo. Spoiler
alert! I haven't got there yet.
In Better Call Saul. It doesn't. Whatever. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Not say the spoiler?
She's in Better Call Saul, the final season.
Oh, my God.
What? What?
I like that Roz has to add on to it.
Yeah.
Like salt to an open wound. Just let me keep adding details.
Fine. Anyway, so that's why Carol Burnett. I like the idea of Carol Burnett hosting, but do people even know who Carol Burnett is? I couldn't believe that she started trending so fast.
No, not that audience.
No, right?
They fought for Betty White.
I know, because that's
but Betty
exactly.
White's like a cultural icon, though.
Yeah,
so is Carol Burnett.
Yeah, I agree with Maury. I fully agree with Maury.
If
but
anything, Carol Burnett might be bigger than Betty White as far as a cultural icon.
I agree.
Yes.
But I just don't think that. But Carol Burnett hasn't yet got the pop culture push.
Exactly.
Carol Burnett doesn't have a Ryan Reynolds who flirts with her. Right? Carol Burnett doesn't have
She's not at that
sort
level.
of thing. No, I would say Carol Burnett is above Betty White. Carol Burnett has always been above Betty White.
No, but in terms of the
she doesn't have that
the pop culture popularity.
Yes,
right?
she doesn't have that.
I thought she died
thing.
a long time ago.
Carol Burnett? Yeah. No.
Hold on. Do I even know who the hell Carol Burnett is?
I don't know.
I don't know who she is.
You guys don't know who
Hold
she
on.
is. Do you even know who Carol Burnett is, Shem? Just me and Maury.
Yeah,
huh?
I do.
Yeah, you
I
do.
do.
From where do you know Carol Burnett from? Help people out here.
She had that big show when she was
Carol Burnett show?
Carol Burnett show.
Okay. But where else? That probably ended. When did that end?
That ended in the.
You don't know her from that. You know her from something else. When did the Carol Burnett show end?
I don't know this lady.
You don't know that lady at all.
Carol Burnett show ended in 78.
Okay, yeah.
1978.
And then she did Mama's Family from 83 to 90.
Yeah, Mama's Family. That wasn't that somebody in a fat suit in Mama's Family?
That sounds like a show I'd watch.
Right? Yeah.
Not. I never seen this lady before.
Anyway, Carol Burnett, trailblazing icon. Without question, people like Betty White owe a lot to somebody like Carol Burnett. She was the best at one time. But anyway, so
congratulations, Carol Burnett.
She was on Mad About You from 96 to 2019.
And Glee.
Well, Mad About You wasn't on from 96 to 2019.
The reboot.
Yeah, okay. But there was a big gap in there.
She was in Glee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As who? Don't say as herself, as Carol Burnett.
Doris.
Yeah.
As who?
As Doris. I remember her as Doris.
Who the hell's Doris? And I watched Glee.
Yeah, man. 5 years.
Oh my God, she was on All My Family for like from 83 to 2011. sorry. All My Children.
All My Children, yeah. Maybe that's where you know it from, Shem, from your stories. From your soaps.
Honestly.
Anyway, that's why Carol Burnett was trending. I'm happy that we could educate everybody in the room on exactly who Carol Burnett was.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, have you watched the trailer for the new season 2 of the Kardashians yet? You
Girl?
interested in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like such a dream come true. You have no idea how iconic this is. You just have no idea.
Season 2 is going to be insanity.
I feel like I'm becoming my own woman, but I really want to be my own boss.
Going through what I went through was incredibly hard. I just feel that I'm a fish in a fishbowl.
It's been such a season of independence. I really feel like I found my personal confidence. Honey, I'm the Marilyn and the Jackie.
I should be really happy right now. I just had this new baby, but I cried nonstop for like 3 weeks.
First time trying on my wedding dress. I'm just so excited for Chloe and Travis.
Not Chloe and Travis.
No.
Oh, no.
Whatever. It starts with a K. You saw all of the backlash on the Variety interview? No one sympathizes with you. I'm mortified. I do understand why people were upset.
You got this. We're built for this. I'm really mad at my sister. Kylie canceled last night. She always seems to get out of things, and I have to take over.
Are you doing the surgery?
So much drama.
Don't tell the kids I'm scared.
Jeez.
I wish we could have one boring day in this family.
Family. That's our superpower. Don't let anyone tell you any different.
So Pete Davidson, of course, was like, he was sort of like absent from season 1. So I guess he's going to be all through unless she chops them all out, right? But that whole thing ended, like it really peaked and then ended while season 2 was being filmed, right? So
I always thought when they moved the Kardashians from when their deal ended with E and they moved to streaming, I thought that part of the reason was to be more current, up to date with some of the news stories that are happening.
It is,
right?
because this is September 22nd when this premieres. So the time in between seasons is much shorter than it was on E.
I thought it was going to be even shorter than what we're...
Right, because they had said that.
Yeah, what we're getting now.
Yes.
Because I figure they would film and continuously edit and pump out episodes to try to be as current.
The problem with that is I think somebody sat them down and said, hey, listen, if you want this to look as beautiful as you want it to look, this is the time frame that we have. There's no way we can do the beautiful version of the Kardashians show and crank them out daily. You can't. You can't do it. It's impossible to do that. So that's September 22nd. So much drama.
Ooh, girl, I'm here for it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We've seen this happen before, and it never goes well, which is when one famous black woman is mistaken for another famous black woman. Oh, no. However, there is apparently one exception to the rule.
There is?
There is.
Okay.
And I just discovered that today. One exception to the rule. And that is when you are mistaken for Beyonce.
Hey,
because
okay.
that is what happened to Laverne Cox, who was at the U.S. Open wearing a mask. And all night on social media, people kept saying, "Oh, Beyonce's in the house."
It looked like her.
It really did look like her.
Laverne Cox, I will say, her hair, always on point.
And she's wearing big hoop earrings.
Yeah, big hoop earrings. Her hair was in a ponytail, and she had a black mask on. And somebody tweeted hashtag Beyonce at the U.S. Open, and then Laverne tweeted, or she posted on Instagram, "Not me getting mistaken for Beyonce at the U.S. Open tonight." Then trending on Twitter as the internet cackles over the mistaken identity. These tweets are funny as hell. Enjoy. And then somebody else wrote, "Second biggest winner of the night, Laverne Cox, who was mistaken for Beyonce all night, which is a career highlight for literally anyone." And then Laverne replied, "Absolutely.
Slay queen."
So there you go. That was
You're gonna break my soul.
That's how Laverne Cox spent her night. That's great.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh, Lance Bass was asked a hypothetical, and that was if NSYNC were to go on tour and they had to replace Justin Timberlake.
You just can't.
But if they decided to, because it's happened before, right? Like,
Sure.
You know, whatever, right? Like whether somebody dies or, this is a weird one because JT's still around. He just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah,
right?
wedding.
Yeah, right.
They all reunited for somebody's wedding.
Yeah,
recently.
sure.
A couple years ago.
But Shem, who would you say, just in your musical opinion, who do you think could fill in? But not only his spot in the singing, but his spot on that stage.
Wow.
Is there anyone?
No.
You know what I mean? Like that's a tough one.
You know what?
Right?
Honestly, the only name that comes to mind, and he's not a white guy if that matters at all, would be like Usher.
No. And I'll tell you why.
But
you can't have
But who
somebody
do you think that they could get?
Oh, who they could actually get?
Yeah.
Like Charlie Puth, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe
I don't
Charlie
think you can
Puth.
get someone who is more like at the Justin Timberlake level, who's
No.
more famous than everybody else in the group, right?
No.
Yeah, everyone it has to be a level playing field.
Yeah. So here is Lance Bass answering that very question.
Lance, I have a fictitious world question. So if you guys had to go on the road now, as in sync, but you were going to have somebody fill in for Justin, kind of like the way John Mayer is now in the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Who do you think you would choose to be in that role?
Oh, I know exactly who it would be because he is really great with harmonies. No, a lot of people don't know that he came from his college. He studied music and amazing with harmonies. Darren Criss.
Oh.
I've known Darren for years. He's a great guy.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah,
and
Darren's a great guy.
He loves boy bands. He's from that era like that.
Yep.
I mean, he would just be the perfect fit with us. Yeah.
You agree with that, Maury?
I 1,000% agree.
Really? You,
Because I've
Mocha?
seen Darren Criss perform,
Yeah.
and he sounds like if you close your eyes, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Darren Criss from Glee.
Yeah.
He's
You
a great
agree-
singer.
You agree with that, Mocha?
But there is.
But at the right level of fame for you, do you think?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You don't want somebody who's too famous on their own.
I don't think you're going to get somebody who's too famous. I think Darren
No.
Criss caps that level of
Yeah.
fame that you get. So
Mm.
here's Darren Criss singing, by the way.
You might have been hurt, babe. That ain't no lie. You seen them all come and go.
Yeah, I think he's good.
Yeah.
And I remember you told me, and you made me believe in no man, no cry. Maybe that's why every little thing
I also
do
think because Darren Criss is very
never
much his own
seems enough
person. I don't think that you
for
could
you.
put somebody on that
You don't
stage
wanna
who thinks that they're better than Justin Timberlake.
Right.
I don't think that Darren Criss thinks that he's a better star
No.
than Justin Timberlake. But there's a lot of people that would, right?
Yeah.
Ego gets involved.
I would
To
want
me, it makes sense.
Yeah, I would want to hear Darren Criss sing one particular song before he gets my approval.
Okay.
One particular NSYNC song.
Which is?
That is, I mean, a lot of the NSYNC songs later in their career were led by Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
But there's one in particular. It's my second favorite NSYNC song.
Okay.
It's called Gone. And the
Okay.
first,
yeah.
and the very first verse is by Justin Timberlake. Now, I think now that you mention it's Darren Criss, I think he could sing this, but I would still like to hear Darren Criss sing this part of Gone from NSYNC.
There's 1,000 words that I could say to make you come home. Yeah. Seems so long.
Like, there's not much range, so
In that era, everybody sung like a baby, huh?
A little
baby,
whisper.
yeah, baby talk.
Oh, whisper.
Do you
It's not
think
even a
NSYNC would
whisper.
even do this one on tour?
Yo, if they're
Oh,
coming
they
to a
do
city
all
that I'm in, they better.
Yeah.
They play all their hits.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Darren could do this.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think I'm fully on board with you more. I think you could totally pull this off.
Turn away, make you walk out of me.
Like when you had like a girlfriend, they would do baby talk to you. You know what I mean? That's what this sounds like to me. Yeah,
Did you ever have a
maybe.
girlfriend who sang to you like this?
I did the singing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shem be doing all the singing.
Shem doing all the singing.
time.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, today is the Roz and Mocha Show anniversary.
Happy anniversary!
Today is also the anniversary, same time, 13 years. In 2009, on this day is when Walt Disney announced that they were purchasing Marvel Entertainment.
I guess it worked out for them.
For $4 billion is what they paid.
They recouped that like in an instant.
As of June 2022 of this year, the Marvel movies have made Disney $26.6 billion.
Not a bad investment.
Right?
Not a bad investment.
It's the same as what you've made on this show, right?
Yes,
Ron?
it is, Maury. Yeah, very close, though. Very close.
wish.
Very close. Come on now. $26.6 billion for a $4 billion investment. And everybody's like, oh, my God, of course I would do that, right? But you don't have $4 billion to buy Marvel.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
We would all do it.
Of course, if you had that kind of money.
We just can't.
It's a
do it.
no-brainer.
It's a no. Thank you very much for that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
It is looking like Jeff Garland's character on the Goldbergs, Murray, which I actually really got into that show. I know Maury had been on this show for a real long time, and then I got into it with Rox and was really enjoying.
He's main
the
character,
dad,
of course.
The dad,
Okay, the dad. Okay.
Oh, he reminded me of every Jewish dad.
He got fired for inappropriate on-set behavior, and nobody really knew what that was other than he made people feel uncomfortable, is what they said. And so when the show comes back in the fall, September 21st, the way that they are going to be writing out Jeff Garland's character, Murray Goldberg, on the Goldberg, is that he will have died.
Which is weird because when he got canceled on the show, he wasn't on the show for the last few episodes. They would just cut to him smiling. Like it was really weird.
They cut around. It was stuff that they had.
Really?
Yeah,
so they didn't even explain why he wasn't in
Well, he was. They just used shots of him in his chair because he's always in the same chair.
Or they'd reference him. Like somebody would be like, Dad, can I do this? And you wouldn't hear, oh, he said yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, son. Wow. So that's it. He's done.
He's done. They're going to kill him. Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
Kiss925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.